That's true. You do got me.
Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the sauce with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm a lie about a motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Gucci a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the peak. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as could be. You can watch us on YouTube with video for free. Ay, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Perhaps I was wrong about David Beckham being happy for Messi. He looks like
you couldn't wait to jump on it too, boy.
woo! I mean, he looked like he wanted to be anywhere else.
Yeah.
What a game yesterday.
Is that amazing? They've done it now, what?
That's
4
what
matches?
It's exactly where they want you. You think you got Argentina, and as soon as you think you got them, that's when they got you.
I learned a new term. I heard it from Solana, and it was hilarious. Park the bus.
Tobin's brought that up.
I've said.
I've ever heard you say that.
He's said it multiple times.
Yeah, -1, dude. That's like one of the few
I'll
terms
take
I've heard of.
Yeah.
I'll take it. My bad.
I don't like that.
But why would you go
They're like
preview
free
defense
soccer.
with how they've won?
I don't know. I mean, what do I look like here? Alexi Lawless? I don't know soccer when people are supposed to do things. I don't know. That's what they always seem to do. They get one goal, people get all defensive, and then the only problem is that you have again, no soccer aficionado, but you got Messi in the corner. That's exactly where he wants to be. So like you're gonna sit there on that side of the field entirely, and that's exactly what he's gonna do is just shoot BBs at one of his teammates' heads until they get a goal. It's like what happens every time.
It's the most amazing thing to see how he can place that ball. Right?
Yeah, I would never ever be in a position where I want him having the ability to dictate games with accurate kicks, because that's just every time he comes through. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can stop him.
I've never seen him have to go, my bad pass. Right?
That was on you. That was on you. So,
I mean, how many goals could have scored? They could have scored because there was a couple of times guy had an open net and he hit the post.
They lit him up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, they England.
Yeah.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com. It's Giannis Day, everybody.
Yep.
Giannis Antetokounmpo arrived last night. He was at the game. He was at the World Cup.
Really?
There were people as soon as they showed Giannis on television, and then as soon as that happened, bang, it flipped right for Argentina. I'll tell you who I felt terrible for. I saw the craziest tweet yesterday. The craziest tweet from Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press, where he's like, it was something like, fun fact, Mick Jagger watched Norway and England this past week with Dru Smith. I was like, Heat's Dru Smith? He got to watch it with a Rolling Stone?
You sure it wasn't Drew Hill?
Dude.
Which would be just as weird.
And then Mick Jagger, sure enough, they're showing sad Mick Jagger there. Giannis met him yesterday too. Giannis put it on Instagram that he met Mick Jagger. And then you just see him so sad. I mean, he looked so disheveled and sad because of what had happened to his England. I mean, it was crazy. Just completely depressed. But I don't know, dude. Like, look, everybody keeps by odds, by experts, everybody's like, yeah. Argentina was the worst team. They weren't going to do this. Every time they come out, they pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They also say France was the best team. So,
yeah, they say France was the best, but they said out of the 4 teams that Argentina was not
right.
the best team. You know,
except they keep winning.
They keep winning. And every time it's in extra time or or in overtime. It's unbelievable. You know, that they're cardiac animals out there.
I think if you're a fan of a team, there's nothing more exciting than knowing this fact. My team still has a chance. And that's something about being a fan of a team and feeling that versus soon as the other team scores, you think it's over. Right? And just seeing the way the Argentinian fans go about the game, like they're like, don't worry about it. We got Messi. Like, it's a cool thing.
Yeah. Because it's like you never know when he's going to be able to pull. You got to be up. Like, you have to be up 2 goals or something. Like, even then, they may get you.
Right.
You know, like, you have to be up and make sure there is some type of opportunity that he can't pull off some Houdini act. And he always does. He always does. And he's old as hell. Right. He's so old.
Right.
They're like, last World Cup.
He is the epitome of picking your spots. Right? Yeah. You see him like moving around. He'll chase the ball every now and then. Then he kind of maneuvers his way to his spot, right? Because sometimes he's in the middle. That's not working. I'm going to go out to the corners. And once he gets out there, like, how can you not? I don't know how you not have a number of men. And they tried to do it.
Well, I loved yesterday at the half, like him and Jude Bellingham were getting into it. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen like Messi this animated all tournament. He was like, he was just giving the business. And
let me tell you something. That game started like a hockey game. Like they just dropped the glove soon as, like, I was like, wow.
It ended that way too. Did you not see Jude Bellingham sack the Argentinian player?
They don't take losing very well. I mean, it's because that's hard. I mean, it's such a dagger to the chest of what they had. They all thought they were going to have this chance to have this incredible moment in the final. And nope, this just wizard shows up. It's like, I'm gonna take your entire country's soul right now.
Do they look at him like, you know, like I guess we would look at when Tom Brady was in his prime? No matter what, it ain't over. They got Tom Brady.
You have to feel that way. Yeah.
Right. I mean, and that, who's it, Martinez? Holy smoke. First of all, keep in mind, everybody from England is like 6'2", 6'3". And there's really nobody that tall for Argentina. So when he hit that header, how is he a full, like, half a head higher than the tall guy? It was amazing.
It's like an Argentinian kangaroo, dude.
It was amazing. Like I was supposed to go somewhere and I couldn't stop watching. I couldn't stop.
It's crazy. So the World Football Scoreboard, that's brought to you by your local Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is truly unmatched for every match with 29-degree drafts and Michelob Ultra, spicy margaritas made with Casamigos, and unrivaled views. All tournament Twin Peaks eats, drinks, scenic views. As the final score yesterday, 2-1 filthy. Argentina beats England. They advance to the final against Spain. France and England, you can enjoy. Hey, at least you got a trip to Miami, though. You know, like there's worse places for a third place game, guys. You know, worse places for a third place game. Who the hell wants to be in that game?
That's the thing they were talking about. Who's going to play?
Who wants to be in the third place game? Like when you're just that gutted, you're just like, oh, great. Third place. Awesome.
That's amazing because that would be the equivalent to us losing the NFC Championship game and then having to play the loser of the AFC Championship game. And I'm like, no dice.
I just think that's crazy. Like in basketball, it means like you're playing for the bronze medal. It's like, that kind of means something to a lot of countries.
To get a medal, right?
To win the bronze into medal. Like, do you want to be third? Do you get a medal? You probably get something, right? You get something for the World Cup. Does anybody want that medal?
It might be money. Might be money.
Yeah, I'm sure you get money, but like, come on. They're all just completely gutted right now.
Yeah.
Wild time. Hello, Lionel Messi. You know what I said. The Marlins will return to action tomorrow against the Brewers, so we can see our fighting fish back in action. 7:40 is your first pitch, as the Marlins will look to start off, but they got a tough challenge ahead. Are you okay? You're doing like WrestleMania over here, dude.
Baseball's got the shortest All-Star break, right?
Yeah,
Like
they're right back at it.
it's like 4 days.
They're right back at it.
Is basketball that way too? They go on Sunday and then they start.
Basketball used to be that way, but probably around 14 they changed it. They gave them like a full week off. They used to only have a few days. They'd have to get back after it. But then, Adam Silver, like, whatever you guys want, love me. That's how he acts. That's my impression of Adam Silver. And last night, the ESPYs, Bam Adebayo was all over the place. He was doing skits, he was doing bits, but he did not win best single game performance. That went to Shohei Ohtani for his performances in the NLCS when he hit the 3 home runs and had the 10 strikeouts.
I'm like, yeah, all right. I can't.
I mean, it's not the most points ever shown on film before, but it's a good game. It's a good game. It was a good game.
I mean, three home runs and 10 strikeouts.
He didn't show up though. I mean, Bam showed up for the award. He's like, we accept this on Shohei's behalf. Oh man, crazy dude.
Would it be something if the comedian would say Shohei's off betting on the World Cup?
I think actually what happened was, it was who was up there presenting? I think it was Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and I think it was DJ Khaled. And you could just hear Mike Tyson go off mic after they presented and be like, Shohei's a guy? Like, he had no idea. Just Mike Tyson off the cuff. He didn't have the gummies last night.
No. Before they brought him out there, they should have said, go ahead on, Mike. Chew a couple of these.
The FIFA World Cup is down to the final, and you could trade all of the games left on Kalshi. Spain versus Argentina coming up on Sunday. Spain is trading at 58% to win it all. Argentina is 43% to repeat, so a $100 trade gets you a $224 buyout. Plus, we got the third place game. Hey, they may not want it, but that doesn't mean you can't take advantage of it. The third place game is down here on Saturday. France is trading at 62% to beat England, while England is trading at 38%, so a $100 trade there. Gets you $252 on the payout. Plus, if you still want to follow the movement this summer in basketball, where the king may end up, Miami currently trading at 15%, Golden State 32%, Cleveland still the best at 37%, and Philly at 13%. Everything is right there for you on Kalshi, where you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and as the probabilities change, you can buy in and out of your position. And for a limited time, download the Kalshi app, use my code Tobin to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions to eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, we got a chance for you to win VIP tickets to Gulfstream's Taste at the Track. Tacos and tequila with unlimited tastings on Saturday, July 25th. For your chance to win, enter at WQAM's contest page, and that's at WQAM.com. Gulfstream Park's summer racing takes an exciting turn with live racing every Monday through August 31st. Be sure to catch all the soccer action this week at the Carousel Club. Let's get a weather update. What do we got today, Leroy? That's brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, replacing roof repairs, maintenance, hurricane impact, windows, and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
We must have some rain headed this way because it's mostly cloudy. Winds are light. It's so cloudy I can't tell which way they're blowing, but I'm guessing they're coming out of the east. And it's still about, 88 degrees, 89 degrees?
Oh, man. It is right now 87 degrees. I got a high of 93 today.
Man,
little
I had
cloudy.
a long morning. I had to go to the doctor. I think, dude, you know what it feels like? It feels like I need Tommy John surgery. That's where it hurts.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's like the bottom of the
It's
bicep.
right here. And I asked the doctor. He said, your tendon's rolled up. It hurts everywhere.
Fair point.
So I had to go get my brace. I'm going to be up in this bad boy like Barry Bonds.
You're going to be looking like RoboCop.
Yep.
Did you see the NFL tweeted you out yesterday? Or
No,
posted
what
it
did
on Instagram? They posted the 3rd and 37 yesterday.
Wow.
They didn't put Ron Pitts, though, which was nice.
Thank goodness for that.
Still a record.
Still a record. That's what they put.
Still a record.
That's why they were, I don't know what brought it upon, but that's what they did. They said, where were you when Leroy Horde broke the third down conversion record?
Yep. I was just trying to get us out of the back of our end zone so the punter could punt.
Man, willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly.
You got the press conferences today. This was Giannis last night. Giannis arrived in Miami after his trip to the World Cup.
That's it? That's it for luggage?
I think so, dude. I think he's traveling light.
Nice. I'm excited to go to the team tomorrow morning. And after that, do we have a press conference after that? But I'm excited. It feels good.
And he's off. Giannis and Mrs. Antetokounmpo arrive in the 3:05 for the presser today at 3:00. We will be carrying that on WQAM during Hockman, Crowder, and Solana. I'm going to be heading down next hour to go. We got Bobby Portis today as well. Boots on the ground and hoping to hobnob with old Bobby Portis a little bit afterwards. So that should be fun.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I think it's a big day. I think it's a big day down here for the Heat. Should be exciting. Everybody's going to be peacocking.
Didn't you say you didn't know if you really wanted him?
Which one?
Giannis.
I did say that.
Okay.
After all the theatrics of the off season. But what am I supposed to do? Be miserable?
Oh,
Sometimes you ever hear the term, Leroy? You make the best out of the situation you have.
You have never done that. Are you kidding me?
I always do that. So, I'm going to have to.
Dude,
I'll deal with having a 2-time MVP and a top 5 player on my team.
Wait.
It's tough.
Have you ever had to deal with yourself?
Yeah, I deal with myself.
I think you punch yourself in the throat.
How so?
Some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth from day to day, like what you said yesterday, don't matter.
Look, of course I always wanted Giannis. I'm just gonna guard my heart. All right. You're not gonna leave. You're not gonna swindle old toes.
Like you did the last 8 summers.
What he said, and he accused us of.
What did I accuse you of?
Of being, I don't know what you accused us of.
Exactly.
We accused you.
He accused me of being, and you guys all bought it. You were like, "Oh, there he is."
We did not buy it. I knew he was like.
He was a yum yucker.
For one day.
Why is it always on a day of celebration you think about how you can bring it back to me?
You know why?
My feelings.
Because you're gonna go there and you're gonna smile and you're gonna be all Billie Eilish Tobin.
What am I supposed to be? What am I
and
supposed
that
to
guy's
be?
gonna have no idea what your real thoughts are.
These are my real thoughts. My thoughts change. You know, I'm not one of these people. Today, too many people are stuck in their ways, stuck in the mud, Leroy. They don't change when new facts are presented in front of them. They just want to be miserable bastards all the time. You know, old Tobes, you know what? I have a change of opinion every now and then. That's how it goes, man. That's how I am. And I don't feel like I have to apologize for it at all. Giannis, that's my guy, dude. Especially this Giannis, you know, 305, Greek freak, right down here. What a guy, dude. What a guy. What a guy. You know, thoughtful, handsome, great basketball player. Loves Bam. Gonna love Spo. Working out with Davion Mitchell in Greece. It's my guy, guys. Come on. What are we doing here?
Wow.
It's not like we got James Harden here. I mean, you know, that would be terrible.
Oh, no. That would be
How many players have you did this with Kyle Lowry?
Oh, my guy. Low dog. Love seeing him every time he comes back. And that's my guy, dude.
Wait.
Always saying hello to each other.
What if LeBron ends up here?
The king? Wow. What a storybook ending that would be for LeBron James.
The worst.
What a coronation, you know? You want to talk about the right send-off. I mean, you couldn't write a script better than that. Everyone would talk about Cleveland this, Cleveland that. You know, I will say this, though. I want to be clear about this because I've heard people say this, and I want to be clear about this on LeBron James. People have tried to make the idea that LeBron James has to do right or make right something with the way it ended down here. I don't think that's true. I don't think LeBron James has to wrap up any storylines here or anything like that. I just think that if you were his age, and the old don't like change. If I was his age, do I really want to go to a new coach, a new team, a new city, Joel Embiid? I don't think so. I think the comforts of Miami do appeal to LeBron James, but I don't feel like LeBron has to do right by anything. I think all of that stuff is water under the bridge. It's been mended for a while between him and the organization. So I don't feel like LeBron needs to put a bow on anything when he comes to Miami. But if he wants to come here, he wants to come here. What am I going to do? I'm going to be upset? What a story. Who doesn't love stories in sports, Leroy? You know, you watched yesterday the theatrics of the World Cup. It's a beautiful thing, dude. It's a beautiful thing. I'm in a different time and place. I'm not the same guy that I was in 2016, where I was full of piss and vinegar and trying to cut my teeth in the talk show radio business. You know, I'm a father now. All right, I was a father back then too, but I've been a father much longer now.
You
Way
should just
different,
quit.
dude.
You just
Way
quit.
different.
You should just quit when you're a little bit behind. I won't even say ahead because you ain't ahead.
Oh, I'm ahead, dude. I'm ahead. You want to know why? Because Giannis is getting introduced today. I feel very ahead. I feel very ahead.
Wow. Did you get a haircut for this?
No. just naturally this handsome. Look at it.
You put extra gel this morning.
No, he got a haircut.
I didn't get a haircut. I swear to
don't
God.
think he got a haircut.
I didn't get a haircut. I got a haircut 3 weeks ago. I'm about to.
Yeah, and you say you could grow facial hair in a day.
Oh, dude, I just shaved before. It was itchy. It was.
I have to cut my hair twice a week, and you got a haircut 3 weeks ago, and you say you can grow hair?
You do look freshly shaved, Leroy.
I got to tell you, next Tuesday, everything's coming off. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to shave again. So I may, at some point in time, look like George Jefferson. The top of my head might look like old Cowboy Stadium. But I'll have a hat on. I'm not going to let you clowns make fun of me. Because that's the first thing. Wait, you know it's bad. And you've been with the same people too long. When you start thinking, all right, when am I going to be able to shave again? I better get a hat. Because I know if I go in there like George Jefferson, they're going to make fun of me.
I'm telling you, you need to go to a barber, dude. I'm telling you, that's the thing. You go to.
I have never gotten my face shaved by a barber because I don't use a razor.
Yeah, but you should. You should. You know, you go in there. I think they could.
Pamper yourself a little.
Pamper yourself a little bit. They gotta have tangible shaves.
No, they do.
Yeah.
No, they don't. But they still use a sharp razor.
You know,
I think it would be fun.
I don't know. Don't touch my eyebrows. I have a listen. Women pluck and play with their eyebrows. I haven't touched these puppies, and look, they're perfect.
No. I'm saying the little antennas that stick out, you know?
Oh, it's funny. You notice a lot of things about me.
You do the same to me.
She wanted to do surgery on me the other day. She goes, Lupe, go get me the scissors. We're getting those ear hairs.
Hard to say.
I have receipts.
Schmieden Schmolnick says, now Tobin's just full of salt and vinegar chips. I don't like salt and vinegar chips.
I don't like those chips.
I don't care.
Oh, what?
Children.
I tell you what I like. I know,
like
Tobin, you're going to hate these.
Hmm?
There's pickle.
Oh, no.
That's
no.
disgusting. Pickles
No,
are
it's not.
I like pickles.
It's tasty. They're tasty.
I don't like anything pickles, but I certainly don't like pickle flavored things. No, thank you. Remember when we had made Robbie have that pickle slushy?
Oh, that was disgusting.
Terrible. That
Who
was
was it? Somebody liked it. What's her name? I forgot. Sure. Remember she like who was one of the girls who did the almost drowned?
Alana?
Lana. She said, "Ooh, get me one."
It's gross, dude.
Who wants a pickle slushy?
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Miami Heat will be back in Summer League action tonight against the Toronto Raptors in Las Vegas. But the big news yesterday on that front is they shut down Ryan Conwell. They're like, we've seen enough. We've seen enough, which is a great sign.
Do they do that to get an opportunity to see some of the other guys?
I think that's part of it. I think also it looks like the kid, like, what else does he have to prove? I think that's part of it as well. Like, he had a pretty solid first couple of games. He had a really good last 2 games. Then he missed the last game for what they said was like a minor hit bump.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, you know what, dude? We've seen all we need to see here. We need Vlad Golden to hit some dunks. So they have sent Ryan Conwell packing. They said, you're good. He looked impressive. I thought he was. I thought he had a nice little summer.
Now, question: basketball players sign their contracts a lot sooner, right?
Yeah, he signed already. I'm pretty sure.
But the reason why I ask is because, like in football, you can go to mini camp.
Yeah.
But normally you don't go to anything else unless you're signed.
The only time they usually do that is if they want to trade you. Because I think once you sign, I don't think you could be traded for a month. So
but you can trade the rights.
You could trade the rights whenever you want. So I think if that ever happens, I think that happened with Jaime, if I recall. I think with the Lillard thing, I think there was a little bit of a touch and go with that, of like when they were going to sign Jaime, because they were thinking about were they going to flip him to Portland for Dame. But that's usually the only. There's never like any holdouts or anything from contracts. And like, who's the last guy to do that? Chris Webber, who didn't want to go somewhere. Like, it's not a very common thing in basketball.
He didn't want to go somewhere and he ended up in Sacramento.
He ended up in what was the thing? Like, it didn't he not want to go to I don't recall. It was like I was a kid. I think it was, didn't he not want to go to Orlando? He ended up in Golden State. Then he ended up in Sacramento.
Okay. Because I was getting ready to say, wow, Orlando or Sacramento.
Well, that was good. That was good Orlando.
Right.
You know, remember they had Shaq, Penny, you know. I think that was part of it, though. I don't think he wanted to play with Shaq. I think that was like, is that going to work? That whole deal.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't think they do that. And he was a second-round pick, too. I mean, like, second-round picks are definitely signing their contracts quick.
Right.
Second-round pick's going to get tied up. But he looked good. He looked real quality. So, but I think if you're going to watch tonight, you can see a little trade. Donaldson, he had a good game last time around. The former Canes guard, he's been playing really well. And then we'll see if any of those guys earn one of those last spots, or if they kind of snoop around the rest of the summer league rosters. They see somebody else they can pluck for like a 2-way deal. You know, that's I think the way it works is like if the other person's not signed, you can do a 2-way deal. Otherwise, you have to sign to a standard deal. That was what would happen with Yurtsevin back in the day, because they were like, oh, this kid's on a 2-way deal. Somebody was going to sign him to a standard deal, so they had to sign him. He had those couple of games when Bam was out with Kyle Lowry. I remember him like cooking Phoenix, old big Yurt, and then he took some Wynwood pictures.
Where you were saying, handsome, dude.
Dude, he is handsome, tall. He had a look. He had a thing about him. He did. Crazy, man. So like, people yesterday with this whole Messi coming back, and England just basically just being gutted. Like, a guy doing this at this age, where does he like get to go in the pantheon? Because like, what, nobody's won back-to-back World Cup since the 60s with Pelé. Yeah. Like, I mean, well, this is insane behavior. What's going on?
It really is, especially when I would guess back then Brazil was a powerhouse.
Yeah,
I mean, to go into the Final Four and they say that the team Messi is on is the worst of the four, and to come win, I'm wondering if that even adds more to it.
Do you think, like, as this goes, because I think even in the early odds, they're still, like, Spain is the favorite. I mean, Spain's been one of the favorites going into all this, but like, do you think do you go into a team, right, and hey, these mother bleepers are dangerous. Like anytime. Like I wonder as an opponent when you're prepping for somebody like that you literally know, and especially in the margin in soccer is so small, like at any time these guys can just embarrass you and put you dead to rights when you think you've won 90% of the game.
I would say that knowing the way they are very aggressive towards the end, I don't think you stop being aggressive. Right? Even if it means that it'll be a high scoring game.
Does that ever work in sports, the prevent? Like, does it ever feel like that's
we've heard stories. But then here's the kicker. The amazing thing about this is we play the outcome, because what did we say about Atlanta against Tampa?
Atlanta against Tampa.
I mean, against New England when they came back from 28-3.
Yeah, should have run the ball.
Right. So in effect, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like you're playing the result and then looking at how you played at the end of the game. When after the game, they said England's been doing this every game. This is the way they do it. So do you deviate from that because of the team? Now, I know certain coaches, you win the game that you're playing.
Don't you have to deviate from him? Like, isn't that
yes, of course. But when is somebody going to realize that?
I don't know. I mean,
the only team that really stayed aggressive, they say, was a Cape Verde.
Yeah. They did.
But other than that, like everybody else, so they've won every which way. So what do you do?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I just marvel at it. I'm just like, why? I'm like, because it's one of these things where if you watched him, all right, he wins the World Cup. Then he comes here and he's obviously toying with everybody.
Yep.
But he still is toying with everybody. I mean, it's more competitive, but it still feels like he could always come up with a moment whenever he wants. Just like, oh, I need to do something here that changes the game. How many athletes feel like they could do that? And it's still hard because you have somebody else going against you. And this guy, he still gets them.
I'm more impressed with how he moves around the field till he finds a good spot, right? Like early in the game, he was in the middle, right? A little congested there. Then he moved out to the wing. And when he moved out to the wing, he's like, well, I'm not going to score, but here's what I'm going to do. And he just kind of made plays from where he found his spot that helped his team win. And like, I don't pay that much attention. I paid attention to him. But to other stars don't necessarily move around the field like he does. I'm not sure about that, but
that's why I find it enjoyable with my ignorance. Like I just like watching what he's going to do. Very blissful. I don't know what's going on, but I know that guy's dangerous.
I know if I'm the way I'm following Messi, shouldn't the other team be following Messi the same way?
I don't know.
Because I'm like, oh, there's Messi. There's Messi.
He's going to do the thing.
He's going to do the thing.
He's going to do the thing.
You know why else? You know why I've been up early this morning?
Why? Oh, yeah, Open Championship.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you got on this one?
I always go with my two favorites, Fleetwood and Rory. But right now, we got some regulars and then we got some others. Right? So Bryson DeChambeau's up there.
This
Sung
one's
JM.
Is this in England? Is it Scotland? Where are they doing this one?
It's in I want to say Royal Portrush. Oh no, not
Royal Birkdale?
Birkdale. Okay. Royal Portrush is where Rory and the last guy that won.
Oh, yeah, they got a lot of Europeans on here, man. They got Scotland, Italy. They got Belgium up here.
Robert McIntyre, he's a hothead.
I'm surprised DeChambeau's off to a good start. I feel like those rough courses would be hard for him.
No, actually, it depends. If he can keep his driver relatively straight, he hits it so far that he only has, little chip shots into the greens. So his game plays around the greens more than the other guys do. At one point, Scotty Scheffler was up there. He was leading, and then he kind of came back a little bit.
Yeah, he's 2 under. He's 2 back.
Wow. Alex
Dump-
Fitzpatrick is beating his brother.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like, oh, thanks a lot, dude. It's like, hey, I got you on here.
Yep. He would have qualified for that anyway because he won on the DP World Tour.
Is that the Europe?
Yeah, that's the European Tour.
We'll take a break. We will get you caught up with your headlines coming on up. We have Giannis Day here today. He's getting introduced at 3 o'clock. Bobby Portis gets introduced today at 12:30. Exciting day. Heat Nation down at 601 Biscayne Boulevard. We're back after this. But first, let me tell you this. I want to let you guys know that baseball season is going to be back in full swing as the All-Star break wraps up tomorrow. And the best place to trade every game, futures, and all awards is on Kalshi. Miami stumbled into the All-Star break, but if you think they could win the first division in franchise history, that's currently trading at 6%. So a $100 trade pays out at over $1,400. $10 trade, $156 on the old fishies. Miami to make the playoffs is at 33%, so a $100 trade pays out at $260. And we got Miami versus Milwaukee tomorrow. The Fish trading at 37% to win tomorrow. I got to imagine Mizorowski's on the hill. That's probably why. So a $100 trade gets you a $234 payout. On Kalshi, you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and the probabilities change. You can buy in and out of your position. And for a limited time, download the Kalshi app. Use my code Tobin to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions, eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. FM 104.3 WQAM. Giving another weather update here. It's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Storm season is here. Make sure your home is ready. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com. Currently 88 degrees here in South Florida. 93 is the high today. A little heat advisory going on. Cloudy. Just outside the windowplex right now. Feels like 91, 70% humidity. That's your weather, everybody. Got a freak coming in later on. That's the forecast around this afternoon. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com, as it is Giannis Day. He gets introduced today at 3 o'clock. Bobby Portis at 12:30. Bam, he said on Giannis getting traded to Miami. He was on the red carpet last night at the ESPYs. He said the biggest thing is that we want to win. You can always be aligned with somebody who is about the right stuff and wanting to win. Nobody asked him about the punch on the red carpet, though, yeah? Probably makes sense.
Was Tyler there, or is there a games requirement?
I don't think he was there. I don't know what would he be there for? Best tweeter? Best sneaky DMer?
Quick thumbs.
Most money made per game.
And the ESPY goes to Tyler Herro.
Most bones.
Was there any jokey jokes? I didn't watch the monologue. Was there any jokes about the punch? It was probably already in the can already. He'd probably already written the bits. So,
I mean, you got to be bit fluent. Things happen.
You do. You have to be fluid about the bits. Miami says, Tobes, don't forget about the Panthers schedule release today at 1. I have not forgotten. But we did.
The Cats, man.
We talked about the Cats yesterday. We talked about their first 3 games.
They start off in Carolina.
They start in Carolina, and they're sending their ass to the West Coast, and then
it's gonna be cinema weather.
They open up. I think the 10th. I think is their first home game.
Wow, long road trip.
Yeah. They got to wait a while, so it's a wee bit of a wait for.
That's what happens when you don't make the playoffs.
I guess so. You know, maybe the Panthers had like Monster Jam and early on or something like that, dude. You know, maybe that's what kept them going. But I did see that Matthew Tkachuk was posting on Instagram. He said, "Can't wait." He's excited. The home opener is against the Wild, and that's at 6 o'clock. It's an early one too. It's on Saturday, October 10th, and we'll get the rest of the schedule today. And mind you, they did move to an 84 game schedule, which is kind of crazy. They got rid of some preseason games. That was the trade-off, which is probably smart. This hockey does a lot of preseason, a lot of unnecessary.
Don't they have like 6 or 7 preseason games?
Dude, they do double headers. Yeah. You know, they do a lot of preseason. And
I think squad.
Like, and here's the other thing. I will say this about the Panthers. The last 2 years, there's been big time brouhahas with the Lightning. And why are we doing that in the preseason? You know what I mean?
That would be the equivalent to the Dolphins playing the Jets in a preseason game.
Yeah, and there's just fights every game, and you know John Pooper is gonna call up a bunch of goons.
Weren't they doing it because of travel reasons?
Oh, I'm sure that's why. Yeah, I'm sure that they're playing them because they're close. But I'm just saying those games have become so heated
that why would you do a preseason game?
Yeah, you can't not do any Tampa preseason games, but I'm just saying, like, you probably should cut down on them because they were doing like 3 of them. And
I can't imagine doing that in football. You could do it in basketball, you can do it, but like don't the Heat play Orlando in the
play Orlando.
I can't imagine having a preseason game against, like, if I'm in Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It just, like, football is just so different.
Yeah, the Dolphins always play the Falcons. They always play either Tampa or Jacksonville, and then there's always one weird one in there. That's how it always goes. So, and then this is the year we no joint practice this year with the Falcons, though. None of that nonsense. We're not going to have any chicanery. That's
why they just don't feel like dealing with it, or
I don't know. I know that Hafley said that he doesn't like doing the multiple joint practices either. He only likes doing one joint practice. Because like
you play, you lose, you move on. What happens is that and this used to happen, like we used to do 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And you do morning practice, evening practice. So you have 4 practices. If you did full pads in the morning and the coach, then we go watch film and the coaches are yelling at you and getting all on you, there's going to be 17 fights in the evening. I don't care what your attire is.
Yeah.
You never went full pads, both practices. So you go like morning full pads and you do your 9-on-7 and your 11-on-11. And then in the evening, you do shells. So just shoulder pads and helmets. But then they would make it sound like, okay, just because you don't have the pants on, that it's a lighter practice. But fools was getting laid out, just getting hit in the upper body. So yeah, I could see how that's no fun. I got concussed running a seam route against Chicago.
Jeez.
I mean, a ball went over the middle, and usually, they let you catch it and push you or whatever.
Yeah.
But their safety hit me right underneath the chin. And that caused a melee.
How'd they wake you up? Did you wake up naturally or did they do smelling salts?
No, I was like, I kind of shook it off a little bit. It wasn't like, when you concussed, when you get the, I remember one time I got laid out by Romanowski and it looked like everybody in the stadium was taking my picture.
Mm.
So when I open my eyes, all I can see is a whole bunch of flashes and I'm like, oh boy.
Speaking of flashes and fights, Conor McGregor, he's
still talking?
Still talking, yeah. He's posted on Instagram. He said, a few notes. I will have the results of the scan on my leg tomorrow, which means
I thought he had surgery.
I don't think he's had surgery yet.
Oh, they made it sound like he was having surgery like right away.
Nah, he didn't have like a broken. That was the last time. The last time he could do that, when he had a broken leg.
Okay.
And then 2, he said the fight should be a no contest and all bets returned. Okay, well that's ridiculous.
Wait. You know what? Can I reply to that?
Yeah.
Only if you give your money back.
Right. Yeah.
So you want everybody to get their money back, but not him.
Yeah, listen, dude, I don't think so. No, actually, no. Unless.
And he won't fight the next one for free.
No.
Right.
Not at all.
He gave that 2-second fight.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, but that counts as a fight off the contract, Check. No, dude, we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's raggedy.
No, the fight should be a no. First of all, hey, Conor, look, dude, I know you're going through some stuff right now, okay? Not exactly the most sympathetic figure in the world. The only reason that you didn't get your head taken off is because Max Holloway was a gentleman. That's right. The only reason. Max Holloway was like, he looked at the ref, he goes, come on. I mean, otherwise, he could have done whatever he pleased.
If he fought anyone else, he would have had some blood.
100%.
Because he talked so much trash that after the fight, they say, hey, did you have to hit him when you knew he was not? It was necessary. What did he say what our guy said? Yeah, it was necessary.
Super necessary.
Super necessary. Right. So that's one of the things about talking trash. Dude, when you talk trash and you get in those situations, don't ask for sympathy.
Yeah, it should be a no contest. Really? No. No, that's not how it works.
This is one of those situations where you just go get healthy and don't talk.
Somebody tell him to just stop.
No,
right.
Please, we've had enough.
But if you tell him to stop, he comes at you even harder.
That's true.
So the best thing you could do is just keep it moving. Just ignore it. That's Conor being Conor. Don't even play into it.
Man, what a thing. What a mess that was. All right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. When you got to mess with your laundry, there's only one place you want to go, Leroy. And that's the best dry cleaning in all of South Florida. You want to use our friends over at A&T Dry Cleaners. The owner's Zara. That's our boy. You can call or text him anytime, 954-610-9383. That's 954-610-9383, Leroy.
They've been around for 40 years. They're family owned and run. It's the summer. School's getting ready to start up. I know you got some kids that got them 32s and them 30s, but their legs aren't long enough yet. You need them taken in. They have weddings in the summer. You need your form of wear fitting right. And guess what? They can do same-day sewing. The seamstress is ours mother, does a great job, good family care, and they service all of South Florida. Dade, Broward, and Southern Palm Beach County. They can pick up and drop off your order. I saw 3 vans over there this morning. Ira is a fan of the show. Tell them what they get, Tobin.
You mentioned Tobin and Leroy, 25% off your order. So what are you waiting for, guys? All right. Call or text Ira today, 954-610-9383. And once you use A&T Dry Cleaners, you never want to launder your own clothes again. All right. Frog Boy's going to take the baton. He is here. Lily pad on the ground. I'm going to go get boots on the ground. And, there he is. There he is. And I'll check in back with you guys after the Portis presser. We'll keep it going. More Tobin and Leroy after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got you. We got you with the old switcheroo. This is what you do, Leroy. You're like, oh, my homeboy over there, he thinks he's cute. He wanted to talk to you all night, blah, blah, blah. And then you point to your friend. There's two friends there, right? You got an ugly one. You got a good-looking one. She doesn't know which one you're talking about. When the lights get lower,
you're a bad friend.
You pull the switcheroo.
You're a bad friend because the ugly friend got to be the wingman and assist the good-looking friend.
Oh, I'm the ugly friend, though. It's not me. This is the, where the hypothetical scenario, the lights have been lowered. Tobin's the pretty one. And then you do the switcheroo. I'm the switcheroo. I don't know what J-Fake just walked in on
this. What is going on?
Leroy and I.
He don't understand the true game of assisting.
No. I am usually the one on the receiving end of assists because I'm a star athlete, Leroy. But
you better not say that when you're married.
No, not in that sense. I don't even.
He's been out of the game for a long time.
No.
He's married.
Yeah, I'm an actual assist because I'm a physical specimen at this point. But that's beyond the point. Today, there are other athletes that are being introduced that are slightly more athletic than I am, and that includes Bobby Portis and Giannis, the Greek freak Antetokounmpo. How do you think that's going to go as the? You think they'll just be like, Giannis, Biamonte's not going to be there. What are we going to do?
Hey, nothing like your first day on the job. You got to say, I'm going to
You know what? They had like an open search to see who would replace Mike B. Had we known we were getting Giannis, I'm sure that list would have dwindled for sure.
No, not real. I think, you know what's weird about it is that when you first see it, right? But as great as he's been over his years in the league, everybody knows how to say it. That's in the basketball.
Yeah, it's the
except some of the announcers.
What was Eric Reed? Antetokounmpo. It was bad. It was bad, but you're good enough. People will learn your name eventually. Another name we will learn, of course, is one that we're a little familiar with: Bobby Portis. He will be introduced at 12:30. That's why Tobin went ahead and went down to the Kaseya Center. Bobby Portis wearing number 95 for the Miami Heat. What do you think of a 95?
I'm a firm believer of this. The player makes the number doesn't make the player. So if Bobby Portis balls out, 95 is, he got number 95. Cool. If he's no good, we're gonna say that's why you got 95, right? So, but it's weird because isn't it hard to say Giannis without Bobby Portis?
Yeah, I mean,
it just seems like they've been together for so long.
I feel that way now. Before, to me, it was like Giannis and Middleton were inseparable.
Until Predator got traded.
Oh, okay. You can't every time. You can't. He should probably do something about that. But you can't every
all
time.
that money he's made.
That's what I was thinking.
His teeth are still lined up like a fire drill up against the wall.
Okay, no need.
Maybe he's happy with the way he looks.
He is. There you go.
I mean,
well, it's like Anthony Davis. Like he has a unibrow.
No. Yeah, but guess what? He can end that. He can end that in 2 minutes.
Like he says that the reason why he doesn't is because
Middleton's going to require some extensive work.
His teeth. Oh, I got to see his teeth now.
He says
he looks like a piranha.
His mouth.
He looks like a piranha.
Does he look like a piranha? He's got him fixed since then.
No,
he's got some.
Hold on, I'm gonna look.
Not Middleton.
Talking about Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Anthony Davis. But there was like a prank video that came out one time where like they put makeup over it, and I was like, it looks so much better this way.
Yeah, I don't really.
Oh, they did a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, most famous unibrow though, right? Him or Frida Kahlo. Have we decided? I'm not sure. Him, really, that is like his thing. That happens to be his thing. I gotta do something. I gotta add like a boil to my face or something like that. I need just like a boil sticking out.
I need you to stop saying that.
you don't like what I say. Boil L at the end.
That's disgusting.
L at the end to all the Cuban listeners.
Yeah.
Boil.
Yeah.
Anyway, some other weird numbers you guys remember when of course this guy's had multiple weird numbers. You remember Dennis Rodman wearing 71 with the Lakers? 73, 91 with the Bulls. He tried to wear 69 with the Mavericks. The league was like, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Meta World Peace wore 37 for the Lakers, but it's not necessarily that 37 is a weird number. It's the fact that he did it to honor Michael Jackson's Thriller album, which spent 37 weeks at the top of the Billboard. Strange world peace, but I'll take it.
I mean, first of all, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Meta World Peace is on one.
Yeah.
So the fact that you even taking anything, any reasoning, and that's on you.
That's fair. Does Bobby Portis join the all-time tough list for the Miami Heat?
No.
You think when it's all said and done?
We don't know yet.
Well, obviously we don't know yet, but I'm asking for a prediction. Do you think when it's all said and done? Because there's been some brief stints that were pretty tough. Remember James Johnson? That guy's got to be on your team. Your all-time tough list.
I got UD. I got Zoe.
Of course you need Zoe. Forcer. Whiteside making the list. He's tall, but he's tough.
No.
He used to flex sometimes. He's big now, but yeah, I wouldn't say tough. Oh, I got one. PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. Yeah.
You remember good old PJ? I remember PJ. That was my guy. Off night, Mitchell. Would you put Mitchell there yet? I mean, he's
aggressive, but I don't think of him as being tough. Like that dude not to be played with.
What about
right?
Jimmy
Like
Butler?
when I say UD, when I say, it's almost like we thinking of all those players like, for example, Oakley.
Oh, yeah. Enforcer.
Yeah. Enforcer. Like, who is the best? Like a guy who was tough and physical, but was really good.
Tough and physical, but really, I mean, you're talking about all time or just for the
all
Heat?
Time, not just with the Heat.
Well, I mean, obviously you got to go with the dominant force of Shaq. Shaq
didn't really do a whole bunch of fighting. He was the biggest dude on the planet.
Yeah, I think that was
do you think of when you think of Shaq, if somebody did something to D Wade, Shaq wasn't going to be the first one over there. I think it would be.
I got you. So you're talking like a Isaiah Stewart kind of guy, or like a Ben Wallace kind of guy, where Ben Wallace only got in that one fight. Isaiah Stewart's been in like 3 fights, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Goran fought all the time.
Goran didn't he? He
had a fight tape. He had a fight tape.
He did. But the unfortunate part about Goran, though, he was also on the receiving end of a lot of.
See, let me explain something to you.
Yeah,
I learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes it's never about whether you win or lose the fight, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can't lose them all, though.
No, you can't lose them all.
Not to say that Goran did.
You can't lose them all, but I'm just saying.
The guy that's always getting in fights and always getting his ass kicked. He can't be both.
Right. Right.
You can choose your battles. We will have coverage of Bobby Portis when he is introduced, but we won't be playing that one live. We will be playing Giannis live as he is scheduled to talk sometime around 3:00. Do you expect, if we had to put this prediction up on the Hard Rock app, more or less, over or under amount of theatrics you think the Giannis introduction will have in comparison to the Big 3 introduction? Under. Yeah, I think under.
I don't think like in order of how they came in, Shaq, Big 3, everybody else.
I don't remember. What
Shaq drove an 18-wheeler in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you're saying no 18-wheeler, no.
I'm talking about for theatrics with the Big 3, they came up out of the floor.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree. So what are we thinking for Giannis? He's going to be parachuting or
He's
something
just going to sit at the table.
Sit at the table? I know. I need him to arrive in a yacht wearing like a toga or something like that. I need him to be some sort of something cool, like
But has he ever been the guy won the championship and went to Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Like, what do we expect?
It's not Miami now, baby.
It's got to be in you, though. Like, you got to have that type of bravado. If you don't have it and you do it, it's going to come across wrong. Right? You see what I'm saying? So when D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh did it, right, it was within them to do something like that.
All right. So then
you knew Shaq was going to have theatrics.
I need him to dance with the Jabberwockies then, like Shaq did for that All-Star game. I need something. Can I get like a live performance for someone? Can I get who's cool in Greek? Jesse Kasopoulos, John Stamos. Can I get him out there? Can I get John Stamos to introduce my boy? Is there any way I can get John Stamos? What's John Stamos doing? He has to be available. Who else? Who else is a cool Greek thing? Like Giannis may be the coolest Greek person I know. So
if he comes like just with a euro, start handing out euros.
Start handing as if he like works at Gyroville. That'd be great. I'll take that all day. But
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The best euros I've ever had.
Yeah. Where?
North-South Grill.
Well, they're confused.
I don't care. I don't care. They're delicious, stuffed. I mean, you look, I can't eat a whole one.
Now, I actually was thinking about Half Moon on my way in of the good old time. You're so kind to us, Leroy, because now that I think about it, those empanadas were not cheap. And hey, listen, sometime around this time, you start looking at the clock and we lose you for the next 30 minutes.
Hey, y'all already, well, you about to lose me for a while because
I
have surgery next Wednesday.
Oh no! Yes. So was it like a full
you know what it feels like? Like the arm that's messed up, the tendon, it's rolled up in there. It's hard as a rock, right? Like it feels like I'm doing curls.
Oh no!
And then the other one's like mush, like it's crazy. It feels like, I'm telling you, when I had to go to the doctor this morning. I went to the doctor and I said, hey, it feels like I need Tommy John surgery because it hurts like up in here. He goes, hey, man, you tore a tendon. It hurts everywhere.
He's like, sir, I'm the doctor. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I just tell him where it hurts. I didn't tell him what,
Man, that is, and then, I'm sorry, this was how many chairs? Why are you?
Like 4.
It was, I'm telling you. You know how you take the chairs and you line them up?
Yeah.
So you could carry a couple. Yeah. I had 2 chairs in each arm. I went to take the chairs and just flick it in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, and I felt a pop. And I'm like, Mel, I think I just tore my bicep tendon. She goes, get out of here. Stop.
It's always the most silliest thing.
Right. But so she didn't believe me. So the next day, like I got home, I put ice on it. The next morning I got up, it was like, all right, not bad. So I went golfing. By the time I got done golfing, my arm looked like just one big tube. Like I couldn't tell the elbow.
So how many times did you, I don't know the swing. Did you see the swing?
83. I shot 83.
It's like a baseball. I don't even.
Hey, it was like, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. That's one of my best rounds ever.
Really?
Nobody could say they shot 83 with a torn bicep tendon.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, that's actually very impressive because I heard LeBron and Kevin Hart and Draymond, they were talking about like 119 or something like that. And I don't know anything about golf scores, but I think like a lower one is better. So
yes. So then
also on a side note, we gotta stop listening to Big Spoon when she tells you it's not that big a deal because she told you to walk off your broken leg.
Yeah, but she didn't believe me. Oh yeah, remember I had to sneak. Wait, I had to sneak to the emergency room with my broken leg.
That's what I'm saying. Just limping to the emergency room because she's like, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, because here's why.
And he didn't listen.
It's true.
Here's why. And
I'll
tell you why. Because keep in mind, I'm also the same person that I had hand surgery in the morning and came to work.
Very strange, also.
Right? Because I can't sit around, right? And so I feel uncomfortable just sitting around doing nothing when I could just go in a room and look at a computer and talk. What's the difference, right? So so when she sees that and I tell her that and then I go golfing the next day, right?
Oof.
I can understand why she would think that that's not, because a lot of dude, here's how I do life. If I'm hurting a little bit and I want to really enjoy doing something, I'm not going to stop. Like, I want to have as much fun as I can. And so from that standpoint, I sucked it up and went golfing, right? I can't sit around. Said, man, no, can I tell you something? It's a big difference in sitting around by yourself in isolation, right? So Mel goes to work, right? I'm sitting at home, watch TV, and then it's 9:30. And I'm like, what am I going to do with the rest of my day? So I might as well just go ahead and talk.
Yeah, it's good. There's only so many episodes of Castle you can watch.
I've seen all of them.
I know.
I even rewatched.
NCIS.
Oh, yeah.
NCIS, I seen all of them.
Leroy has solved every crime. That is
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Ever
hey, you know you old when you yelling at the TV. The husband didn't do it. No.
Too obvious.
I'm narrating the show.
He's
And
got an
then
airtight alibi.
somebody will walk by and say, haven't you seen that one already? That's why you know who did it.
Yeah, but you know what? My dad used to do the same thing. He'd watch movies I know he's seen before and ask me like, whoa, what's going to happen? And I was like, after a while, I thought he was like engaging with me, trying to be like a good father. But I really, towards the end, I was like, no, he actually is questioning what's happening here. And it's actually getting annoying.
Yeah, so that's my problem. So, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to work as, much as I can because I like doing this, right? But when I'm healthy and we get done moving, me and Big Spoon going on a trip.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's going to be.
Ooh. Hey, man.
Yeah, because she been a trooper, so I can't even yeah.
So, is this international?
He's about to travel, y'all.
I don't know. No, I
Gotta chat. You got your
well,
passport?
here's the kicker.
Yeah.
I always got a sleeve. I got one in my pocket. You know why?
Why?
Wife's never been to Vegas.
Okay. Look, that's still good for you because you're not having to travel anywhere crazy, and that's still new for her. Go watch some shows or something.
But yeah, see, that's the
I
problem.
know where he's gonna show up first.
Herbs and rye.
Okay.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you.
Go to the Sphere.
Oh, go to the Sphere.
For what?
Because it's
Watch a
it's cool stuff. They got
All
cool
right.
stuff.
See, this is the dilemma.
If Big Spoon wants to do it,
that's right.
I know.
You gotta do it.
That's right.
But here's the difference between me and my wife.
Got the finger wag.
We could go to Vegas, and I'm content sitting at a table, right?
We know.
She want to sightsee.
So the trip is not for her; it's for you.
No, it is. Wait. No.
Wow.
Listen.
You're ready.
Wait. Listen to this.
Obvious.
I'm not even taking my golf clubs.
Oh, hey guys, come on. Hey.
Wow, what a sacrifice.
If I saw that.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Guys.
Are you serious? So listen. There's two things that I want my wife to meet my people in Vegas, right? And then she'll probably want to do things that I've never done in Vegas.
And you should do it.
Yeah, no, come on. Are you serious? Are you
so
serious?
lame.
You think that I'm fighting that? No.
That's gonna be great. You can tell Fonz to meet you over there? Or are you gonna be like, screw you, kid. This is just the adults.
I don't want to put his business out there, but he'll be back here in a minute.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? God was happy to have him back. Happy to have him back.
You ain't there ain't nobody that's more exciting than me. He gonna actually I'm gonna try to do a podcast, a football podcast.
Yeah.
And he gonna set it up for me. So it'll be fun. I think that'll be fun.
That's the best news yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So from that standpoint, I know I'm gonna be out for a while because I don't know I don't know what's up.
So when you say out, do you mean like we're not going to see you for?
No, I'm gonna still do the show,
Oh, okay.
but I'm gonna do it from home. I'm not gonna say
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. That made me sad for a second.
You know what?
No, you
We'll
can't
go
get rid
to
of
the
me like
show
that.
at your house, Leroy. Everyone will go
Boots
to
on the
your
ground.
house. Woo!
So yeah, but so from that standpoint, it'll be I mean, I don't miss many days. Cause
Not-
like again, like I just look at it kind of differently, right? Like if I take a day off and I'm just sitting around the house, that seems stupid. You ain't doing nothing.
We got to get you another hobby. We got to play video games. When Grand Theft Auto comes out, Leroy, that'll be what you do. You just can
That's
visit.
exactly what he wants.
You can
Let me
visit
go. I'm
your
gonna go
own
look at my. You know what? I think I'm gonna see if I still have my box of all the Madden games. They
That'd
send
be
me
fine.
one every year.
Well, let me know, man. You don't need this one this year.
I never played them. They're still in the plastic.
I'll take it.
All right.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, final segment of the second hour, we are a little less than an hour away from Bobby Portis being introduced. You got the coverage right here on 104.3 WQAM. and party all night. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy show. Guys, we've gone one segment and no one has mentioned anything about my super cool, potentially rugby Miami Heat
That's
shirt.
where you're wrong.
All right.
Smith and said that you walked in looking like a Taco Bell sauce package.
Oh, he didn't even see my shoes.
That was really funny. I had to look at you.
I didn't see that one on the.
Wait, that's a +1. That has to be.
Yeah.
See, but I didn't even see that on the screen though. That's not fair.
I put it on the screen.
I think you made that up just now, and you're blaming Schmeeth. I do that all the time.
No, I actually.
Oh, Leroy Schmeeth said that, and then I just made something up right there. I think you thought of that, and I'm gonna give you the point. And it hurts my feelings.
I would have told
but
you.
I will. I'll give you the point for that. Dr. Toboggan says, "Yes, Schmeeth the guy." Yeah, I saw that, Dr. Toboggan.
Here's one.
He looks.
Then he said this.
As there, rusty cast iron skillet, oddly specific.
He said this.
Jack o' lantern.
You look like
wear the color
aged
orange.
candy corn.
Just don't wear the color orange around Schmeeth and everything. Oh, that's funny, Leroy. That's
go.
funny to you.
See?
Yeah.
I told you.
Taco Cell. You know what? This is a vintage. Actually, it's not vintage. I don't even know why I said that. I think this is rugby. I think this is a rugby shirt, but I got it at the Miami Heat store because I'm hyped up for today's festivities. I could have wore anything. Could have wore, we get the Panthers schedule today at 1. I could have wore something Panthers related, which I'm excited for that. I know I heard you guys talking about it. We start off in Carolina. What a great way to start the season, to just take the heart right out of Carolina, to take the heart. Look, if you want to take the heart, you got to go. You got to use a 5-point pressure system right around the heart, and you take it out of the heart. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do to the Carolina Hurricanes, and hopefully the rest of our schedule is favorable for sure. I know we don't have a home game until the 10th. The hell is going on with that? Let's see. Marcos looks like it can't. Just like Razor Hamon. Can't even. Razor Ramon would have been fine. Marcos plays Pugsby. Okay. All right. Well, it's funny. It's funny, huh? It's funny. Listen, the last time I was here, I proposed the QAM Combine. I got no response. Brittany, they ran from me, Brittany. You know what? That's probably best.
I should have a couple of folding chairs kick my ass.
Yeah.
No, but Leroy, you're an honorary judge. You're not in this. You served your time. If ever
With Combine, you don't need a judge.
No, hold on, wait.
No, you totally need a judge.
During this whole proposal,
Yeah.
Brittany, he was calling you out.
I did. Yeah.
Me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Brittany.
Calling you
Why?
out. And I defended you.
Listen, that's equality. That's why, Brittany.
Why? What did
Because
you
I
say about
see
me?
you
Saying
equally.
something about you running, or I don't even know what.
Yeah, that you nor anybody else on that side of the glass is a good athlete in comparison to who
To
is-
you?
Yeah,
To
this guy
him.
right here.
To him.
You remember when I touched that air vent? Brittany, do you not remember when I touched that air vent? Remember? Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Do you remember that? Do you remember what the Cavs were looking like? I could have.
Fake.
Well, okay.
Those were AI.
No, we're still waiting on results of that. But
Jenny, Leroy, out of everybody who is a non-athlete, like non-professional athlete at QAM, who do you think would win the combine?
But we have to determine what the combine consists of, because Leroy started saying crazy things. Something about
No, I want to hear from Leroy.
All right, Leroy, you tell us.
I'm a professional.
Choose wisely.
Give me some of the events.
He's gonna say Dan Day. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. We have to determine what the events are to determine.
Okay. Well, I think that anything that has a height factor shouldn't be fair. That
All
shouldn't
right,
be fair.
cool, fine. I also think we're speaking a little bit of arithmetic.
Oh, so it'd be something like
little
Pop
bit
a
of
shot, something like it'd
Oh,
be,
Yeah,
Pop a
okay,
shot,
pop a shot.
Okay, so we won't. So
it would
this is a
be-
cute little game then. We're not going to play on a real hoop. Okay, sure. No, not a problem. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Did you forget
Yeah.
who's the only one
Yeah,
that actually made a shot at the Miami Heat tour?
you're a sharpshooter.
Do you remember when I kicked your
It
butt in Papa Shot not that long ago?
It was windy in here. I told you it was windy in here. I
Yeah.
think
Is
someone
that,
must
is that
have.
why you're wearing
Okay.
that?
That's exactly that. Someone must have cracked the window. That's why I wasn't able to win Papa Shot. But fine. So we'll play it. What else?
because
you got?
I'm like, here's the problem.
I'm bigger, stronger, faster than everyone. Is that what you're saying?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Based on all the time I spent with Tobin, what he could do at anything.
According to him, he can do everything. He could turn third. He could catch a punt. He can do all these things.
Yes. He you know why? It's easy to say you could do something when you never have to do it.
That's what I'm saying, guys. I'm trying to, you see, this is my mouth and this is my money. I'm trying to put these two together, trying to put them together. And
you coming up with air.
Well, it's better because I promise I'm 2 seconds away from Smith and saying that's not the only thing he puts in his mouth, and then I'm crying again. But
hey, that's that's the old Eminem. Get yourself before they get you.
You see, I am white. I am bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
So I would say like
mild test.
Here's what makes it hard for me.
Basketball.
I have no idea what anybody's ability is.
That's the point.
Every time I see Solana do something, anything that requires athleticism, he's on crutches for 8 weeks. So
Solana's not getting up. What are we lifting here? What are we lifting? Dumbbells?
You're not lifting nothing.
Okay, well, it's not a combine then. We can lift spirits then.
I'm trying to think of games where everybody could do it regardless of.
To be fair.
Okay, yeah, let's do that for the NFL. Let's do that, and then we'll be like, hey, all the shorter guys, you don't have
Jimmy
to jump.
Is sneaky athletic, man.
Sneaky athletic.
Jimmy's what I'm worried about, guys. Jimmy is really the one I'm worried about. Jimmy and Trevor are the dark horses.
Look, can I ask you a question, Jennifer?
What's up?
Why did that come with so much laughter?
Yeah, you have the laughter.
It's Jimmy. It's so fun to.
Guys, I floated through the air once. Remember that? Dr. Toboggan remembers that.
So, there's Jimmy, there's Hawk, there's Solana,
Vlad. Look,
Vlad.
Hawk is a senior citizen, and he knows what he's good at in life. He's not going to participate in the combine. Tobin needs his ass in the combine, though.
Tobin needs to be a part of
it. Yeah, because he's talked way too much trash. So I would say pop a shot.
Yeah,
catching punts.
Okay. You catching a punt, Brittany?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm very competitive.
Yes, for sure.
Well, listen, Brittany.
I'm down for anything.
I know a bunch of people that are competitive. It don't mean they're any good at it. They just like to compete.
I'm just saying. I'm not backing down to a challenge. Is what my point.
I got you. So we go catching a punt. I have a feeling somebody would die if we caught a ball out of the jugs.
It's not fun. It's not fun. Shweetha says Marco's floating through the air looks like a Goodyear blimp. Right? See, even Leroy thinks that's distasteful.
Leroy, that's hilarious. And the fact that you're not laughing.
No, Leroy. Because you know why? Because Leroy.
Can I tell you why? No. Let me tell you why I didn't burst out like I wanted to. Because I saw Jennifer and I'm like, he don't need all of us. She's laughing enough for everybody.
Thank you for sparing my.
She just can't hold it back. Right?
You know why? I thought it was.
I picture things, so that makes me laugh even harder.
So I'm a blimp now in your brain. That's what you're picturing.
Who's holding the strings? Like this.
Nah, it was because Leroy saw me at Restaurant Depot that day, and the first thing he said was, "Wow, you're looking fit." He didn't say that, but I felt like
you were gonna say fit.
I swear. I thought that's where I was going.
When he said that, I'm like, that don't even sound like me. like now that sounds like me. I tell you what, they got the biggest refrigerated area in the world. It's so cold.
I was freezing in there. We are going to take a break as I dry my tears.
No, as like you both got to dry tears for different reasons. She's
not hot, man.
Yeah, poor Jimmy too got a stray in this one as well. Maybe we should do show versus show, us versus every show.
Wow, somebody just said Marcos don't have a vertical; he has a horizontal.
Wow. He's laughing.
Why are they doing that? Oh, this is all great.
Because here,
can I just tell you this? Yeah. What makes it funny is not even who it's about, but trying to visualize it.
Telling you, man.
Yes.
That gets me every time.
Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree.
I think that's the worst statement in life.
What? Agree to disagree?
Yeah, that's
games.
a coward's way saying I'm wrong. I don't want to argue anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Agree to disagree. More Tobin and Leroy when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy show. We are a little less than 30 minutes away from the introduction of I-95 Bobby Portis, the new enforcer in a line of physical forwards. Excited for that. Our boy Tobin is currently out of Kaseya Center, setting up, making sure he's got good questions. Do we ban him from asking questions? Is there anything he could say that could potentially harm any of our incoming additions?
Before he left, I told him, please do not stir any chaos.
Yeah, no need. There's no need. There's no need to stir any chaos. We're happy.
Stay out of trouble.
We're happy. All right. You know what they say? Happy Heat, happy feet or something like that. I'm not sure.
Happy feet?
That's what they say.
Okay.
And we, as Miami Heat fans, have had off season after off season of swing and a miss. You guys were doubting Pat. I remember a certain gentleman who sits in this chair who would yell at this window, tell him to wake up. I remember when Brittany called him Sleepy Pat.
I never said that.
You felt like you did.
I yelled at him.
Jennifer yelled at him. I never
yelled
yelled
at
at
him.
him.
And he you know what? Actually, it wasn't until you yelled at him.
I have no regrets.
No, we actually needed that. Yeah, we actually needed that. So thank you for that, Figgy. I should actually be thanking you.
You're welcome.
But Riles did it. He pulled off the heist of a lifetime, and he's still listen. There's still some things out there. I saw that there's a guy who we're eyeing in Dallas or something like that, but I mean, yeah, whatever. We'll see.
Who could that be?
We'll see.
Who was it?
We'll see if that. I mean, you know what we have to
Marcos?
give up to get this. What's his name? Remind me of his name. He's one of the. He's the other Splash brother. Klay. There you go. Klay Thompson. I forgot. Sorry. Name escaped me for a second. Yeah, we potentially could add him, but I want you to know, all those Heat fans that are listening who are drooling at the thought of getting old 37 and a quarter, or he did it on 3 dribbles. If you think about it, he's old. And it really wouldn't improve my point, though, if he were to take some sort of pay cut and come to the Miami Heat to chase a ring. Wouldn't that add to what I've been saying about this coattail riding human being? You know, we don't want to deal with that. Plus, I mean, we just got off of one of the best summer league performances by an incoming rookie in Miami Heat history. So much so, we went ahead and pulled him. Said, nah, it's enough. We've done enough. And now you want to stifle his growth by bringing in an old, washed up, poor defending womanizer like Klay Thompson.
Womanizer.
Look what he did to poor Meg. Imagine what he's going to do to the population
Is
in
that
South
still
Florida.
confirmed? Like what actually happened?
I don't know, but just look at him. You know he did.
I mean,
you don't
were they
want
married?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Who would marry that man? That's why he's still single. But if he comes here,
I mean, he's single because of the situations that he finds himself in. And maybe he would want to be single for that reason. So I don't know why, like, man, when you make that commitment, make that commitment.
well,
When
let's
you
go ahead.
ain't ready to make that commitment, don't make that commitment.
I don't
Simple
want
as
to
that.
commit to signing Klay Thompson because that would commit to handicapping my future and not allowing Nikola Jovic to grow into the
You do realize that you're not gonna have to depend on Klay like Golden State did.
for sure. I mean, but
Okay.
why even bring him though? Like, why he's going to
Why
cost you
not?
$17
Like,
million.
there's gonna be 3 guys on the end of the bench that's not even gonna play.
Okay, and let me tell you, one of those people, by the way, could potentially be Victor Oladipo. Wouldn't you much rather have a nice?
You see what he's
Victor
doing?
story?
I know
I'm
what you're
just
doing.
saying. I'm
I
just
know what
saying.
you're
Changing
doing.
one of your favorite players.
Yes.
Yeah, you only have one slot available, Leroy. Is it going to be Klay? Maybe we can capture that lightning in a bottle, Thompson, or
You need shooting more than you need Oladipo.
But this is the last. I mean, look, we have shooting. We don't need this guy. We have Simone, when no one is around you. Brittany loves that. That's her favorite one. And we have the sharpshooting of our newest rookie. Like, why would we want to stifle growth?
First of all, he's gonna have one of those 12 to 15 spots on the bench because Spo ain't gonna play him as a rookie.
Oh no, he's changed. Remember,
Really?
Spo only likes
yesterday?
No, he doesn't like tall rookies. That's the problem. This guy's 6'4". Remember, he loves short rookies. Remember what he did to Tyler before Tyler, got all Twitter thumbs? I mean, what were you thinking, Tyler? By the way, I also heard you guys were discussing the ESPYs yesterday. No one mentioned anything to Bam. No jokes either. I didn't see any jokes, any mentions or references.
They are probably told to hold back on that.
Probably. I feel like I am, at least in my family, the Marcelo Hernandez's personal agent, just because when he was coming up, I'm like, oh, I know that guy. So anytime anyone sees it, they're like, oh, look, there goes your friend. And I'm like, that is a very loose term in regards to friend. But now he's spoon-fed everywhere, and happy to see him hosting the ESPYs. But I didn't see like I saw one joke. I saw him say, happy to be here with all these wonderful athletes and Jake Paul. And then they zoom in on Jake Paul, and then he's like, look, Jake Paul.
Said that?
No, that was
No,
Marcelo.
Oh,
Marcelo said
okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah. Listen, if Bam said that, Bam's having a hell of a summer. This guy's dropping jokes at the ESPYs. He's knocking people out. What a summer for Bam. But yeah, I didn't see like anywhere. Did any of you guys catch anything?
The only thing I saw was him talking to Fernando Mendoza, and he said, Fernando, thank you so much for showing people that Hispanic people can be quarterbacks.
Oh.
And that Hispanic
That's not the problem.
also, and that Hispanic people can also be whiter than white people.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
And then
I
he
was
said,
gonna say, more importantly, they can be quarterback, but they can be tall.
So guess what? Then he
Right.
said, and then Fernando's response to Marcelo was like, "Oh, and don't forget that I told them that we're not all short. Like I showed them that we're not all short."
Yeah, like this
Like
Mendoza
calling-
kid.
Yes, because that is, I mean, if you think about it, there's been a lot of Latino. I think the last one was who played for
I need a team, Leroy. I can't just throw names out. I just need a
no,
team.
No, we're not just gonna let that go by.
No,
because look at old Giggles over there. Just get ready to hit. You know why she can't.
What happened?
He's
And
mad.
she put up the
Sure.
mini-me picture.
Okay.
The real picture of another Hispanic.
So who was the quarterback for the 49ers? Garcia that went to
Oh yeah. Jeff Garcia.
Jeff Garcia. That was the last.
Ooh, damn, that's how far we're going back? No one?
Unless I'm
Are we
missing
sure
somebody.
Marcus Mariota isn't Hispanic?
No.
He's Hawaiian.
Is he?
He's like the Pacific. What is it called?
I don't mean to be Pacific, but I don't know. I'm not.
No, but I'm just saying that most of the guys that play in the NFL are shorter.
Yeah, and you know what? When I think of Hispanics in the NFL, I think there's like a kicker who may have Gonzalez as a last name.
Borregales.
Oh yeah, Borregales. Are we kickers? Is that what we do? Mark Sanchez. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, handsome.
I think of the corner.
Oh no, doesn't he have some problems right now?
Does he? Oh no.
He's the one that
the
that he's got stabbed or stabbed somebody. What was it?
What?
Yeah.
Mark, what are we doing? What are we doing? All right, he's off the list.
But yeah, I think
he attacked a guy in an alleyway and he got stabbed, I think.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy Garoppolo?
I don't
Greek?
think he's Hispanic.
Is he Greek though? Yeah.
Garoppolo's not.
No, I don't think he's Spanish. If he's Greek though, I need him here today.
That's not.
Okay, I'm just saying. Ocho Cinco. Look at that. That's good. Hispanic. We're taking that. I'm taking that one. Tony Gonzalez. I remember growing up, since my last name is Gonzalez, they're like, relation? And I said yes. Although he has not sent us any money yet.
Yeah, there's this safety from the Patriots.
Yeah, he's good. Christian Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez.
He's
Yeah,
good.
but I'm talking about like, okay, Mendoza's 6'5".
Whoa,
Mhm.
he's that tall?
Yeah.
No,
Is he really?
I didn't realize
Yeah,
he was
I think so.
6'5".
Almost
That's
positive.
crazy. Well, he's a quarterback, so I imagine he has to be obviously bigger, or else I can't see over the line. Remember that? Remember that guy?
Yeah, he's 6'5".
Hey, you know
Jesus.
what's crazy?
Yeah.
I don't want to like piss nobody off.
Oh no.
Tua's gonna have a good year
Oh, listen,
Why are you
because
bring him up?
I'm telling you,
because
Romo is
I
Mexican.
know that coach for a fact is good with quarterbacks.
No, he's gonna be comeback player of the year. Are you allowed to be comeback player of the year if you like weren't injured, you just weren't good? Is that allowed?
I mean,
Made a comeback.
Joe Flacco got it for 7 games.
Oh, he's good though.
He came back out of retirement with all them kids.
Cannon. Let us go ahead and give you some of these reads that I have to do, or else Len will break my legs. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the
That
Pricito.
ain't gonna take long.
Ouch. Why? Is Len strong?
No,
Is Len on the juice?
frog legs.
So
Break them like chicken wings.
hey, visit us at Doral Volkswagen at DoralVolkswagen.com. And, you know, while I'm here, again, my legs are on the line. So I got to tell you that this weather report that I'm about to give you is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping keep your home and family safe when the storm rolls in. Visit tornadoroofing.com for your free roof and window estimates. Leroy, what's it looking like outside your window? What's in your wallet?
Partly cloudy. It's actually not as cloudy as it was earlier. Winds are
Nice.
relatively calm, 5 miles an hour. I'm
Yeah.
going to say still out of the east, and it's got to be about 90 degrees. Always going to expect rain in the evening, but other than that, it's just hot as hell.
Kiko Alonso. Oh, that's another one. Kiko was Hispanic for sure. Yeah. I think he was he Cuban? I think he
He's
was
a
Cuban.
linebacker, though.
Yes, he was a linebacker. Yes. I don't think he's not active anymore, I'm assuming. As many hits as he took to the head when I saw him, he's probably taking it easy.
You made it sound like you went and saw him in an MMA fight.
Oh, listen, no. He went to the wrong sideline, Leroy. He was one of those wrong sideline guys.
Hey, I learned a long time ago.
Don't get up
When
too
you
quick.
get knocked silly, stay down because you're going to do something stupid.
Silly sauce is just mentioning basketball players now. We're not talking about that. We're not talking
We're not
about
talking about basketball players.
Basketball
Basketball players, there's a requirement.
Yeah, and a lot of there's a bit more of like, you know, Spanish influencers, Spaniards, and whatever the hell, Argentinians, you know, and then don't even get me started on Argentina. Have you guys discussed?
Isn't dude that locked down LeBron in 2011 Hispanic?
JJ Barea?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds Hispanic. I think he's Puerto Rican, if I'm not mistaken.
And he's what, 5'8"?
Yeah. Restrepo, that's another short one.
Chris Olave is Hispanic.
Chris Olave is Hispanic?
Yep.
Really? I thought that was like French or something like that.
Nope. He's Cuban.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He's barely over 6 feet though. He plays wide receiver, so that's
I thought we were just talking about Hispanic football players.
I know people are just
we were talking. It started with Mendoza. Why aren't there more quarterbacks? I'm like, because he's 6'5".
Yeah, not a lot of 6'5" Hispanics.
Football players, they all do something else.
Oh yeah, look, Victor Cruz. How do we forget about him?
Yeah,
he's also
Victor
short.
Cruz used to do the dance.
Sorry. What was that? Anyway, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, have you guys seen this photo that is going viral of Lionel Messi and Yamal?
No.
All right. Well,
yes. Oh yeah, actually, I have seen that.
We're going to discuss just how rare it is for that photo to end up in what it is resulting in now with a World Cup final of these two great superstars. We'll talk about that. Bobby Portis, his press conference, we'll be watching that closely, as well as we get live reports from our boy Tobin and Solana, and they'll be joining us in the 1:00 hour as well. More Tobin and Leroy when we come back. No need to turn down. It is Giannis Day. Also, Bobby Portis. Love Bobby. Didn't mean to lower my tone when I said that. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, Bobby Portis being introduced momentarily. 12:30 was the scheduled start time. We got boots on the ground. Brendan Tobin. Solana there as well, I believe. But you will be hearing from Giannis. I believe he is scheduled to start at 3 p.m. So in the meantime, we will be introducing the very physical, not scared to punch his teammates, just like another certain person on our team, which, by the way, news about that situation. NBA released a statement on Herro and Adebayo after discussing with the players involved and the NBA Players Association. Everyone would prefer to move on from this unfortunate circumstance, and no further action will be taken by the league. Good. No harm, no foul then.
Bam will not be punished.
Bam will not be punished.
In other words, the NBA is saying we're gonna stay out of grown folks' business.
I like that.
Because they don't know what them two had going on or what Tyler said or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Nothing
what the issue was.
Nothing bad. This is not a smudge on the league. This is just unfortunately, I'm sure, Leroy, you've witnessed a lot of these scuffles happen within locker rooms. This one just happened, in Vegas on the streets.
Very rarely have I seen a scuffle with somebody talking about somebody else's money.
Right? Yeah, that was just very weird.
I've seen guys get into it because sometimes we all in life have a tendency to go to self-preservation. And sometimes you'll hear a guy say, hey, what happened on that guy you missed? And then you go, wasn't my guy. Yeah. Well, that means you covering. You could easily say we had a miscommunication.
So I try to tell this to my wife sometimes. My wife has never been on a team before, so she doesn't understand the concept, and God bless her, she's great. I'm not disparaging her in any way. I'm just saying that there's a psychological difference between people who have been a part of a team and who haven't. If there's an issue, never can my verbiage be accusatory. Why didn't you pick up that block? No, it says instead, we need to block better.
Correct.
If you understand and you take accountability, I'm talking to you, but there's no need for me to be like, hey, you missed that block. You need to block better. Instead,
what happens is in sports now, because everybody's so ready to confront who they think was at fault. And the first thing you usually try to do, if you don't have that cachet, like I got to the point in my career, like 7 or 8 years, where I could say, I missed that block. That was on me. Because I got enough equity in the game of doing it right that if I make a mistake, it's not going to change what people think of my ability to play. When you have younger guys who are trying to make it, right, it carries a different type of harshness to it when you screw up. So a lot of times the younger guys will get very defensive. And sometimes things like that come out. But never do you ever complain about how much money somebody else makes. You just don't. Because the first rule is, as soon as you walk in that door, how much you make don't matter. Leave your ego at the door. Like your representation and you negotiated the contract, we don't have nothing to do with that. You get your money. Now we go play basketball. Which is part of the reason why I have a problem, especially in basketball. When you get a max extension, don't complain about how you're getting used. They paid you a max extension so they could use you how they want to. What's best for the team. It don't mean they think anything less of you. They paid you the max.
Yeah, we would see that a lot with Duncan, in which Duncan would, he got that big contract, so a lot of people were like, he should be playing more, but Spo was, firm in his stance of, He's gonna play when I say he plays.
Right.
It doesn't matter if we gave him the money.
But it got to a situation where this team, it became awkward using guys the way you feel best benefited the team versus not wanting to hurt their feelings. And I say that about Tyler and Norm.
Yeah.
Norm, I can understand. He on a free agent contract. I mean, he's on the last year of his contract. He's trying to get paid. He ain't never been paid.
Yeah.
I get that. I understand that. But Tyler, I mean, they've given you an extension and you haven't played like enough games to even justify it.
Yeah, you got $1 million a
Made
game.
$1 million a game last year. Think about that.
Crazy.
That's that's the highest paid player in the NBA.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody making 82 million. And if he made 30 million and played 30 games, what is that?
It's $1 million a game.
Right.
Yeah, it should definitely be more than enough that you shouldn't be worried about what someone else. The fact that he was going back and forth with this guy is just.
Well, the fact that he called out Bam.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, no, according to him, he didn't say any names.
Huh?
According to him, he didn't say any. What's crazy? He says, "I'm not naming any names, but should a defender get 60?" Like you essentially, like I'm not naming any names.
Like you ain't say his name, but you gave his whole
his whole bio,
his whole career.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not naming any names, but he wore number 44 for the Vikings.
So I think he misspoke when you say I'm not mentioning names while mentioning everything that leads us to know who it is. And then you're shocked when that guy has a problem. That's a big no-no in sports, right? Like, I can talk about how I fit in or how I should get paid based on somebody else on another team, right? But you can't ever talk about what a guy makes on your team. That's like, no, because those negotiations are different than yours.
Yeah, makes sense. Don't be pocket watching. But it's okay. That's the thing of the past, Leroy. We no longer have to deal with that because the Godfather got it done again. And again, he still could be making moves. You know, I feel like every day that goes by, you know, obviously we're getting closer to LeBron's decision, but I feel like every day that goes by bodes well for us. You saw this weekend, or, you know, this week, there's been a lot of talk where LeBron responded to being called a non-factor for this upcoming season and how his best years are behind him. You know, those are the kind of things that the great players are like, all right, now watch me. We'll see how much is left in the tank for him and how much is left in the budget to add the pieces around him. Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, a lot of recognizable names. Will any of them land in Miami? And what will Bobby Portis say at his introductory press conference? Find out that and more on the Tobin and Leroy Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Giannis Day in South Florida. The sun is shining. And if it's raining where you're at, ignore it. It's
Not raining by me.
Not raining by us over here.
Yesterday, it was pouring at Crowder's house, and it wasn't raining at my house, and we live right around the corner.
Yeah, it's true. Be like that in Florida. Couple notes here. If you're just joining us, Bobby Portis is on the podium being introduced to the Miami Heat today. Giannis's introduction will be at 3 p.m. But we do have some notes here. This is according to Ira Winderman's Twitter, the premier spot for all things Miami Heat related. Things began with Eric Spoelstra adding that Portis and Antetokounmpo, we feel like we bring an edge and physicality to our front court. We think we've checked those boxes. Says front court versatility also addressed. Pat Riley calls the Giannis Portis deal 3 weeks of anxiety until it's formally completed on July 6th. And of course, the introductions today. Riley also said, I can see a big front line. He acknowledges such a decision remains with Spoelstra. And then now Bobby Portis. We got a few quotes from him. Again, this is from Ira Winderman's Twitter.
Riley's last words were, I wish he would play the bigs more.
Essentially.
And then he just said it's up to Spo.
Yeah. I can see a big front line. But, of course, Spo's going to make that decision, of course. Portis says he was born to be a Heatle, one of his favorite teams growing up. Is that does everyone say that? Is that like the thing? Like, no. Yeah, I used to love the team growing up.
No, a lot of people say that because keep in mind, Bobby Portis is 30. That means 31, 30. Well, how old is Bobby Portis? 31.
I don't know. That probably sounds about right. I just forget that if I was in the NBA, I'd be old too because I consider him one of the older vets. But
right. But let's put it in perspective.
Yeah.
You talking about he was 14 or 15 years old when LeBron was here.
Absolutely, yeah. He was 31 years old. So, yeah, if Dwayne Wade and LeBron James resonate with me and we're essentially close to the same age, I can imagine, yeah, he's in the same
right. So when he say the Heatles, he's
and
remembering that whole point in time.
He did say Heatles. He didn't say I was born to be a member of the Miami Heat. He said Heatles. So he definitely was a fan. So, all right.
We tend to forget that. When my first year in the league,
yeah,
I played with two dudes whose first year in the league, I was 8 years old.
Wow.
Right? Ozzie Newsome. Think about that. Ozzie Newsome.
Wow.
And you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Clay Matthews Sr.
You had me cringe there at Clay, but Clay Matthews, fan of him.
Right.
Senior, though.
Right.
That's, you
I never played against Bruce, his brother, who was with the Oilers. So yeah, it's a crazy thing. Like you don't realize like the difference in ages because your whole life you've been lumped in the same age group.
Yeah.
It's like you being in high school and playing against a guy who didn't start high school till he was 17.
Yeah. Didn't start high school.
So he'll be a senior when he's 20.
Yeah. Portis on being mentioned in trade rumors during his Bucks tenure, he said 6 years every year.
So tell Tyler to get over it.
Essentially, that's what it seems like there. Bobby, by the way, signed a 3-year, $43.5 million contract. Holds a player option worth about 15.5 for the 2027-28 season. So seems like for at least the next 2 years won't be in any trade rumors. You never know. What do I know? But I'd like to think that Bobby is a part of the.
Here's the problem, though. The other guys that are telling stories. So Bobby Portis says, I've been in this for 6 years, being on the trade.
Yeah.
He just signed a 3-year, $43 million deal, right?
Yep.
And he seems very happy about it, right?
Totally.
Tyler been maxed out. And you still got bitterness towards what he did. They maxed you out and you ain't play half the games.
He definitely got the benefit of the doubt. Look, Tyler did some work down here. I will never.
I'm not even questioning that. See, here's
the
thing.
We took care of him, though.
We're not calling him a bum.
Yeah.
we're not saying he doesn't have talent, right? The whole problem with him, which he doesn't seem to understand, is availability, right? Which this team was going to lean on Tyler more than he ever been leaned on before. And he was never available. So from that standpoint, they say, well, we're going to trade him. Don't get all up in your feelings. They gave you the money.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Bobby Portis comes in after 67 games last year. He had 40,
Tyler had.
49 games a year before, but I think that was suspension related. I don't think that was injury related, if I'm not mistaken. But prior to that, 82 games, 70 games, 72 games. So at least since 2021, even 2020, even before then, he's giving you much more games than Tyler ever gave you. And I know he's not replacing Tyler, two completely different players, but like you mentioned, one of the best abilities is availability. And that was never the case for Tyler. And now he's getting punched in Vegas somewhere. We are going to continue to monitor Bobby Portis as he addresses the media for the first time as a member of the Miami Heat. We have Tobin out there who will be joining us. He's going to pop in, reflect on it. As of right now, if you're just joining us, Pat Riley discusses the anxiety of making the situation. Apparently, it was like a 3-week anxiety-filled discussion between both parties. Apparently, Bobby Portis grew up a Heatle, big fan of the Big Three era, happy to be here. And without saying it directly, Tyler Herro needs to grow up because Bobby Portis, too, was involved in trade rumors, and that didn't stop him from being the utmost professional and making himself available. And now, I-95, number 95, Bobby Portis, is a member of the Miami Heat. Tough. We'll see what our boy Tobin had to say. His reporter voice, I'm sure, warming on up. He's already practicing his questions. Try to convince him to see if he can ask a question about Freaky Fridays.
He's already practicing his lower register.
Let's see. Giannis, do you think that maybe potentially we can be buddies? Next question. That was my Giannis impression. Way better than my Godfather impression. I'm gonna make you an offer.
Yeah, way better.
Refuse. I gotta do better. Look, Pat Riley's done better, so I gotta do better. And I will. When we come back, we got more Tobin and Leroy. Final hour of the program next. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Giannis Day. That is right, Giannis Day.
She on the phone like Shams.
Yeah, she's taking a business call for sure, but I believe she is either breaking the news of LeBron James's arrival or checking on her family because there was a pretty bad accident on the turnpike, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless,
are you breaking the news that LeBron's coming to Miami?
Oh, I told you that months ago, but no one ever listens to me. We have, of course, some headlines to get to you, so let's go ahead and present some headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of our Pricito. It's our lowest price, of course. You can visit us at Doral Volkswagen or at DoralVolkswagen.com. Bobby Portis being introduced as a member of the Miami Heat. Couple comments that I found interesting from what I've been reading from tweets. We talked about it briefly if you didn't hear it before. These are some quotes from Pat Riley saying, "I could see a big front line," says Riley, who acknowledges such decision remains with Spoelstra, a.k.a. I want my big guys in there. But of course, we're to let Spo do it. Of course. Pat Riley called the Giannis Bobby Portis deal 3 weeks of anxiety. So they're always 3 steps ahead, guys. If you think that they haven't been in conversations with LeBron James, you are sadly mistaken.
I think behind the scenes, what LeBron and his crew are doing are figuring out like the details before they make a decision. They're not going to decide where they want to be and then figure out the details. So they're going to figure out all the details up front and then make the decision after that because LeBron has it like that. Right? So, like, what are you going to expect from me? What will I be able to do? Can I do these things? Am I going to be able to, all the things that he wants to do or he feels he should be able to do. And that's fine. Tobin made a very interesting point. You think the Heat have to ask Giannis if he's cool with all the perks?
You okay? Like you talk about like with bringing LeBron in, or
like, hey, we're gonna bring LeBron in. We're gonna let him do these things. You can't do it, but
no, you got to give him. You gotta give him the same kind of.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you
Why
don't.
not?
Here's why.
Yeah.
Here's why. LeBron ain't gonna be the face of the team.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying, why would LeBron get more special treatment than
Because
Giannis?
LeBron's 41 years old.
Okay, so if you're talking about like a maintenance program, that's probably best for this.
I'm not even talking about a maintenance program. I'm just talking about, hey, I might miss some shoot arounds. I might,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure Giannis is fine with that. And I'm sure Giannis will probably miss some shoot arounns. I know Giannis isn't.
He can't really shoot though.
He should probably be at every shoot.
You should. If the session has shoot on it, you need to be there.
Yeah, that was Tyler's
shoot
point.
Camp, shoot around.
Yeah, but who needs to shoot when you can make it to the hole in like
right?
3
Like,
steps?
but that's here. That's one of the reasons why he's had to be. He's had not to be a great shooter. See, like the things he can do, Steph had to be a great shooter because of his stature, because of how he played basketball. So if he was going to make it and be this successful, he had to be a great shooter. LeBron did not have to be a great shooter. He's gotten better, which is crazy. He's gotten better as his career's going on at shooting. Giannis has not.
Well, we do have some shooters who are they are looking.
Bobby Portis is a very good shooter. You
Bobby
got
Portis.
Wiggins.
I mean, I wouldn't call Wiggins a good shooter, but he'll make a couple shots. I mean,
he had the best season of his career.
I mean, he's good. He's good. I like him.
What do you think? Shooting around 40% is garbage?
No, but you don't. When you say shooter, it's not like that's the first name you think of. I think of like someone who can only shoot. I think, for example, Wiggins is a better defender than he is a shooter.
He's a D&3 guy. That's what you think of it as.
Yeah, for sure.
So is Bobby Portis.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
might get a couple of elbows and fisticuffs, knuckles.
Totally fine. Totally fine. In other news in regards to the Miami Heat, it has been announced by the NBA that no league action to resolve from Herro Adebayo Vegas scuffle, if you will. They are going to allow bygones to be bygones, and they can handle that one internally, if you will. There will be no further action. Just an unfortunate event, according to them, that after speaking to many members of the NBA Players Association, decided, let's just let it go. In other news, Ryan Conwell, the Heat's star pupil out of Louisville, the 3-point marksman, another one who I say will be deterred by the arrival of Klay Thompson. I'm just saying. If you like this guy, if you like what you've seen in Summer League and you want to see more, you keep Klay away.
You think Klay, and this is just, you think Klay being farther away from that injury has a chance to get more comfortable in his ability to shoot again and what he can do? Or is he just on a constant downturn to where it's only going to keep getting worse?
I think if there was anything left in the tank for him, the Miami Heat will find it and make it seem as if Klay Thompson had a resurgence year, and I will hear how great of a shooter he is for the entire season and how he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and it'll be a horrible season for me. So I definitely don't want that at all. But yeah, like if anyone's going to find it, if there's anything left, he's so far removed from the injury and so far removed from the responsibilities of being a splash brother or even trying to prove to himself in Dallas that he can do it by himself. He can't, by the way. Spoiler alert. Not as good as Steph Curry. Spoiler alert. And now we can find what is left in the tank if we do decide to add him. And we won't, because we don't need that guy. We got Ryan Conwell. 20 points a game in Summer League. That averages to at least 11 points a game in real basketball. 9. Our boy Tobin is boots on the ground. He will be reporting live from Kaseya Center whenever he has the time to join us. In the meantime, the Panthers just released their schedule. The 2026-27 schedule is out. Are you guys interested by any chance in hearing some of these games here, or do you have anything to do? You going anywhere in the next couple?
I mean, how can I put this? We need to know, like, they opened the season with Carolina, who's they're now the champs, right? So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then their first home game is not until
October
10th.
Yeah, they begin.
That's an important date. The first opener. So
Saturday.
Here's what makes it worse.
Yes.
Is you're gonna spend part of your opening weekend hockey watching hockey at 10 at night.
Yeah, for sure.
That sucks.
Yeah, 4-game road trip to open up. They got Carolina on September 29th, San Jose October 1st, Anaheim October 4th, and LA October 6th.
So they're gonna go from Carolina, just random one game, Carolina, and then go to the West Coast for 3 games.
Well, that's perfect though, Leroy, because I said there's no better way of starting the season than, what was it, Figgy? You drink the heart. You drink the heart. You drink it.
And then fly to California.
And then you fly to California with their heart. You take the 2026 Stanley Cup champion, you pet them on their head, you say, "Oh, look how cute you are," and they take their heart, and then you take it to California. Then you return to South Florida for their home opener Saturday, October 10th, facing the Minnesota Wild at 6 p.m. because we know what time to start a hockey game down here. All right, I'm not going to be up in the wee hours of the night. Not for you, Minnesota Wild, but yeah, we do actually. There's a couple highlights. We do have 2 consecutive 5-game homestands this season. The first is from December 19th to December 30th. The second one from March 2nd to March 12th. March will be the busiest month for sure. November and December will have 7 home games each. 13 games on Saturdays. I like that. 8 games on Thursdays. That's okay. But if you're interested,
8 games on Thursday. Like, this is irrelevant news, dude.
No, because if you like to go to games, you don't want to go to the ones that are on Saturdays. Sometimes 2-pack. I want to get some of these Monday games, Tuesday games, and those are good. Unless you're going to be there this weekend seeing Megan Maroney. Wink, wink, wink. So yeah, there you go. You can catch the entire schedule. It is out. Panthers released the 2026-2027 regular season schedule. Got it all happening right now, man. We got it all happening. All right. I didn't even get a chance to even talk about this little baby picture here, Leroy. I was telling you about this picture that's currently going viral with baby Yamal. Yamal from Lamine Yamal. I don't know how to say his name. That's horrible.
Yes, Lamine Yamal.
There's a soccer aficionado listening that is very upset with me. But you see this picture here, Leroy. You see this adorable little 5-month-old baby?
Yep.
Adorable, by the way.
This is a 20-year-old Lionel Messi and a 5-month-old Lamine Yamal, who won a charity contest to get this photo taken of him. So first of all, won a random contest, which is already rare enough. But then now to be taken in a picture with Messi and then fast forward 19 years to what it is today, and now these two will be facing off 19 years.
That's later. Crazy, right?
World Cup final.
Insane.
No, it's the craziest coincidence in sports.
You want to know the craziest one that I have?
What's that?
So when I was 8 years old, I did pump, pass, and kick. And as you go through your regional, like local and regional, you do it at the halftime of a Saints game. When you do it at halftime, you get to go to the team breakfast and you travel to the stadium with your team, right? Then you do regional where you go somewhere else. I think I went to Tampa. And so that was the first time I was ever on a plane. So it was a really cool thing. So
that is cool.
I have a picture when I was 8 years old with Archie Manning.
Oh.
And 20-something years later, he was doing the broadcast for the Saints when they came to Cleveland. And they showed him the picture.
That's amazing.
Right.
Full circle right there. And
I have I'll look it up in the next break.
And it's great because you're growing up a Saints fan too. It's not just like a random NFL.
Right. And so when I talk about the Mannings, I've known them, since, Peyton and his brother were like 9-10 years old playing Little League.
That is definitely full circle. And we are going to take a break and go full circle as our boy Brendan Tobin will most likely be joining us when we come back. I haven't checked on the show pony, but I'm sure he is salivating at the mouth to talk Miami Heat basketball. But before we do, again, guys, my legs are on the line here. He will break them. If I don't mention this weather report brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate. Sun still shining, Leroy?
Yes, it's a little cloudier. It's not moving very much, so the winds are still very light. It's usually when it's very, very hot, right?
Yeah.
Because nothing's moving. So I'm guessing it's around 90 degrees with a light breeze, maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. And I would always expect a shower or two in the evening because it's that time of year.
Yep, sounds about right to me. Currently listed at 92, cloudy, like he said. And always a chance of a thunderstorm of some sort. Looks like we got thunderstorms lined up for Friday, Saturday. So keep an eye out. But who cares about the weekend? It's Giannis Day, baby. Panthers releasing schedules. You know what, guys? I think this may be.
No.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I guess we'll just bring the show.
This may be what?
I think the tides are turning down here. That's what I'm saying. This may be a magical moment that we'll be able to enjoy together. The tides are turning. And I think all the bad luck that you guys have bestowed upon the Heat, because I know it's all the negativity that you guys spew. I never doubted them. And now our Godfather has made it happen for us, baby. Bobby Portis introduced. Giannis introduced at 3. Tobin the show pony next on Tobin and Leroy. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. It's Giannis Day, baby. We're getting Greeky freaky around here. Okay, I should probably not say that. That's weird. I just ruined the vibes.
-1.
I just ruined the vibes. Where's his buttons? Can I do the growl? So bad.
-1.
Come on. It is indeed Bobby Portis Day. I unfortunately lied to you guys. I said Brendan Tobin would be joining us. And because he is a journalist with journalistic integrity, he is doing his job and is on the cusp of a one-on-one interview with Mr. Bobby Portis himself, which means we have been pushed to the back.
So, in other words, the presser is running a little late.
I think the pressure's over.
Pressure's done, but I think this is a personal.
Oh, so yeah.
Get a little one-on-one time.
I don't know what y'all think it means, but I know what it means for me.
I think that means. Oh, by the way, Leroy, I got Brittany on Half Moon.
Hey, Brittany, game changer.
Delicious.
Really
Delicious.
good. I accidentally ate.
Hey, so I didn't know if Brittany was in the picture.
Yes.
Was in the chat.
I am in the chat.
She we saw it, and Leroy, a handsome young man for sure, but
precious.
Bit of a scary image in the back there.
Yeah, why is there like a possessed child behind you?
Did
in the
not
photo?
want
Next to me?
Also,
No, not
like-
next to you.
not next to you.
On your left.
That might be somebody's.
I was gonna put it.
That's a grown
yeah.
man. They ain't
No,
a
in
kid.
the back
That's the team. The team breakfast.
Well, there's a gentleman in the back that seems a little scary, but at the forefront of the photo with the Manning, just as promised, Leroy Horde, a handsome young man. You know, and that suit. Sometimes you got these suits.
He had a three-piece suit on.
Listen, and it fits
Hey.
to the nines.
Hey, keep in mind that was like 1977, 1978.
Looking good.
How old were you there?
9 years
Eight, 9. Yeah, it was like 50
You-
years
you-
old.
Next to you, did you know him?
Yes, his
He grew up to be Bo Jackson.
his name was Emmanuel Spann, Spann, but his nickname was Tookie. He was a baseball player, but in Little League, he was like my arch nemesis. He was the good kid at the other park, but he was a year older than me. So whenever we competed and stuff like this, we both won. Right?
You know, I find that very interesting because
He looked like Sexual Chocolate in the back.
It's a little strange in the back.
Why does he look
Very
terrifying?
scary, yeah.
These
It's
are
just like if he grabbed the mic and say, "I believe that children are our future."
I believe the children are future.
But yeah, like if I took that picture
I can fix the picture if you want.
and took it anywhere in the world, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Took that picture anywhere in the world, anybody that knows football, they would be able to say, "Oh, that's a Manny."
That's they got the same
Right?
face.
They got that same little look. Like,
You know, and
oh,
I hate to
shucks.
describe it this way because I think they're very smart people, but it kind of looks like a bit
Like,
of
oh,
a.
shucks.
That's
Right.
the best way. To
Like,
put it.
oh, shucks. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he put a cowboy hat on and a piece of straw in his mouth and was
Yeah,
sitting on the porch with some sweet tea.
Probably.
And that's basically how he was. Except I will say this. Archie is closer to Arch as far as athletic ability because he scrambled a lot. He wasn't like Peyton and Eli.
No, I mean, I think you mentioned it that he had a horrible offensive line, so it was
Woo! He ran
either
his-
run around or die.
Also, let's put things in context. He played for a team that was started the year I was born. Okay. They didn't have a winning record till I was at Michigan. So understand the type of team they were. So just imagine like even like never playing for the Saints, seeing the Saints win the Super Bowl in Miami.
Yeah, no, that was a magical moment. for
Yeah.
you. I'm sure a lot of the same feelings these people who are fans of Argentina are getting by being able to see Lionel Messi bring it home potentially.
That's who's making the money.
Cheating.
I mean, the Moss brothers and the
yeah.
owners of that team.
Yep.
If Argentina wins again,
that can't happen, Leroy. I can't have that happen.
Dude, why not?
They are insufferable as a fan base.
No, but you know what's cool about this?
Insufferable.
You know why I want Messi to win?
Why?
Because they were so quick to say, oh, he was on a retirement program. Right? So quick to say,
take it easy in the MLS.
Right. He just there to win. And then he wins back-to-back World Cups? Come on.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Not going to happen, though.
You don't think so?
19 years ago, he anointed the next in line when he took that photo. This will be the one to carry the torch. And also, Spain's defense is really good. I think they've given up one goal the entire tournament.
I mean, you know what? There's a lot of teams that said that with Messi.
Yeah, and a lot of teams did hold him until like the 80th minute, 90th minute. But this is what I would do. Leroy, you guys mentioned it too. I don't care what your game plan is, because I understand no matter what the game dictates, you have to stick to your game plan. At a certain point, you find number 10, stay with number 10. It has to be that simple.
I learned a lesson in sports when I got to the NFL, and this is Bill Belichick. And he would say, we're prepared to play a certain type of game, but you don't know what's going to happen when the game starts. Win that game. Do whatever you can have to do to win that game, right? Yeah. And you win, we'll talk about it and we'll correct or whatever. But sometimes, there's teams that like to play close to the vest. They play sound defense. They run the football. And then you get caught in a shootout. Win that game. Do what you got to do to win that game. And I think a lot of times people get so caught up in we're going to stay consistent with who we are. And you have to have the realization that who we are is not working right now. We got to be something different just for this moment. And I think that's kind of where I am with, everybody's saying, well, that's what England's done every time. They score a goal or two, and then they sit back and play defense. Well, at some point, somebody got to know that this isn't going to be the team you can just sit back and take all of that pressure. Maybe be a little more aggressive up top, right? And I think that's why I like when you see teams playing any sport. And I said this about the Marlins. I've seen them win 2-1 filthies. I've seen them win games where they had to come back on several occasions with hitting. They've won a lot of different ways. That's fun to watch. Instead of going into a game and say, oh, it's 0-0, and you go, my team doesn't have a chance because we normally score a lot of runs or something like that. So I think if Spain is going to try to just do what Spain has done, now there's certain teams that are dominant in what they do, right? If they're going to continue to we're just going to do what we did last game and not be willing to be flexible and win this game, that means you might have to tweak your lineup somewhere. You might have to tweak your defense. You might have to tweak what you're doing on the offensive end. If you're not willing to do that and you lose, and your only recourse or answer or response to all of that is we were just being who we were, right? No, nobody don't want to hear that. Like, you want to see people make adjustments. That's why they pay all these coaches all this damn money, because they supposed to be able to see, hey, this ain't going to work this week.
If you are just joining us looking for Giannis coverage on Giannis Day, Giannis will be addressing the media at 3 p.m. You can catch Hockman and Crowder right here and live on YouTube, 104.3 WQAM. Sure, that's not our handle, but if you search that, you'll find us. Bobby Portis spoke to the media already. If you missed that, some of the highlights, he mentioned being a Heatle growing up, which we pointed out is the wrong thing. What happened?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Chris Middleton got his teeth fixed.
Okay.
There's no way.
Okay.
There is no
Leroy,
way. He
Leroy,
would
I just
literally stop
I
everything just to
don't-
say this.
You
In a sad
sounded
tone.
That's what it don't work. I'm sorry. I was
You
just looking at. I was looking at his picture, and I'm like,
Oh.
hey, what happened?
You don't look like Predator.
I'll take the -1. I'm good.
I'm gonna give it to you.
-1 for
You
80.
can give it to me twice.
-1.
I just said I'm sorry to a man that I call Predator.
What could we put?
For shaving.
For propaganda.
We literally thought someone passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
No, literally, that's what it sounded
Every
like.
That's
time
a
we
different
say,
oh no.
Oh no, but
That's oh
did it in that
no.
For
tone.
propaganda.
Leroy, you literally went, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He got
I
his
know
teeth fixed.
what died is that yuck mouth he had.
Wow.
Yep,
That is-
that's right. More like minus tooth. Right. He's all
Oh,
if you see his recent pictures, yeah. Can't mess with him no more.
No,
Y'all-
it's good.
everybody is in class and accounted for, and they're lined up perfectly for the fire drill.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh my.
He got a bag.
You
Just-
wait, Jennifer.
Mm.
Tell me you didn't just look.
For his
No, I
picture?
definitely looked.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely.
Yes, you did.
No, I definitely looked.
Of course, I looked.
Yeah. Hey,
See,
You know,
Maverick?
for research purposes, I had to look.
hey, the older pictures look like he was getting ready to do that. What's that wolf movie with the Twilight?
No.
And now he looked like he looked like he was in the Twilight movie. Just razor sharp teeth.
It's past Leroy. He's
I don't
got
know
good
whether to dap him up or throw him a fish or something.
Listen, no one will ever compete with Sam Cassell, though. That boy,
Ooh,
not a looker.
ooh. What about what's the one kid? Tyrone
Hmm?
oh, what's his name? Tyrone
Bro, it can't be worse than Sam Cassell.
listen, we had an all ugly team.
Oh,
Tyrone.
we were trying to build an all tough team before. Now we got an all ugly team.
Yeah.
God bless him.
I say,
Amazing.
listen, I ain't a 10, but that means that I can mess with everybody below me and everybody above me can mess with me. I'm good with that. I say,
No,
because whoever I feel is below me catching strays.
You are a handsome young man, Leroy. Although the wind can blow a little hard and you may tear something, but you are a handsome. You're a little fragile. You're a little fragile at this point. But
What's the center's name? Tyrone. Yeah, I can't think of his name.
center Tyrone.
I can't think of his name.
Every time I think of Tyrone, I think Tyrone Woodley.
Uh,
We are going to take a break and come back with the final segment of the show. We will monitor any updates that is coming out of the Kaseya Center, and we will finish off with our favorite Thursday segment, Goosies or No Goosies, when we return on the Tobin and Leroy Show. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. Final segment on the show. Gonna throw a couple things around the room, determine if these things give you goosies or no goosies. I'm sure you guys will probably touch on this when our boy Show Pony comes back tomorrow. But I want to know if this gives you goosies or not. This weekend, not sure if you guys are aware, UFC Fight Night 281. That is Duplessis versus Usman. Kamaru Usman versus Dricus Duplessis, middleweight main card. Not sure if you guys, after last week's completely underwhelming UFC card, I completely understand if you guys are finished with the idea of any sort of UFC action. But I want to know, with that being the headlining bout this weekend, Leroy, UFC 281. Does that give you goosies or no goosies?
No goosies. Like, look, I love the fight game. I love watching the fights. But for me to stay up at night and hopefully see some garbage, I ain't risking it. I might as well get my sleep. They'll let me know what happened. And I've been getting up a little extra earlier. You know why. Because the Open Championship.
By the way, I lied. It's a UFC Fight Night. It's not UFC 281. It was I misread.
Man, we over 300.
Yeah, I misread that. I apologize. Anywho, I'm sorry. You said you'll be watching golf, Leroy?
Yeah, the Open Championship.
Gross.
I know.
It's fair.
You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna watch the fight.
He said, I know.
Why you judging me for choosing to watch something else? And you sit there bad mouthing me, and you like, oh no, I ain't watching.
It's true. Figgy, UFC Fight Night this weekend.
No, she probably gonna be at a concert or something.
You're right.
Wow. What? Who goes to concerts anymore anyway? That is so.
Listen,
Jennifer,
I have hobbies
That's fair.
outside of here.
All right, fine. Brittany, you not doing nothing this weekend.
she
Brittany.
gets up
You're
early
gonna-
on Sunday morning for F1.
No,
Exactly.
She's gonna be locked in. I can tell. She's got nothing planned for Saturday night. She'll be watching UFC Fight Night. What do you think, Brittany? Goosies or no goosies?
No goosies.
What? Conor McGregor's ruined the sport for you guys, huh?
No.
Meethan did you wrong, Jennifer.
Nathan did me wrong. Oh,
Just
God,
like
I
that.
can't wait.
J-Fig dressed like a 1993 Sears catalog.
That's nothing wrong. There's nothing
No,
wrong with that.
it's a pretty.
Stylish.
And
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead and put JCPenney too, I'll go ahead and do one of those
Oh,
weird photo shoots for you.
Oh, I
guys.
love those.
I know.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh yeah, like the awkward photo shoots at
Yeah,
JCPenney.
exactly.
Me and my cousins did that for Christmas cards.
Brittany, you need a nap.
Why?
Why are you being mean to me?
How
You're
about
not being mean.
her?
I slept 3
You
hours
can't
last night. Can you give me?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so why am I wrong? Wait, time out.
Because you didn't know that.
You didn't know
You
that.
didn't
I
know
could just.
Oh, so you
I
have
could
been
wait.
reading
First of all,
Oh,
First
okay,
of all,
you
I was
did
looking
not-
at it. I was looking at this totally different. I'm familiar with her to the point where I can tell when she's tired. That's it. That's all I was saying. That's the
He's
only
trying to
reason.
be sweet now. He took a
No,
side.
I swear. I swear. It had nothing to do
Understood.
with anything other than that. That I'm like, man, she looks a little tired. You need a
That's
nap.
right. Hey, Brittany, you should,
And then she said, I only slept 3 hours last night. So am I wrong?
you should see what he texted me, Brittany. It's pretty bad.
About me?
Yeah, listen. I've
First of
never.
all, I don't know how to isolate text. So if I send a text about one of y'all, it's going to everybody.
This is a message. What do you mean?
You just said normal text.
He doesn't know how to send a normal text message. Please.
No, because when I pull up the name, the chain comes up. So I just use
Oh, I
that.
did not even mean to
You
press
just
that.
sent
No goosies.
I didn't even mean to press
Well, it
that.
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Makes
For
sense.
sure. Leroy, you were mentioning that you're going to be watching some golf, right?
Yeah.
We do have a video here that I wanted to show you. Wanted to get your opinion on this. We have Jerry Rice. I'm sure you're familiar with that gentleman there, being heckled while attempting to enjoy the green. This is the video here. And goes to confront him.
Hey. Hey.
Ooh-wee. White hat.
He said, which one?
He
Which
ran that.
one?
Well, damn. Jerry, you're away from the golf course.
Jerry don't
Wait.
care about the golf
How
right
did
now.
this
Jerry,
person
go
move that
back.
quick?
Oh,
Yeah,
listen,
for real.
guys, if Jerry Rice is coming out.
So, can I just tell you that
Yeah.
sometimes in these environments, right, people want to do something where they could go home and tell their friends, guess what I did to Jerry Rice?
Yeah, of
Right?
course.
And sometimes these athletes take it really seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not funny and it's not cute. And there are no ramifications for the person that does it.
yeah,
Right?
that
So
is
I
the
think
thing
I
to do.
think this. I think people use that environment to do things that if all those people weren't there, they wouldn't feel comfortable doing because they know they'd be dealt with. And so if you have a player that then goes and holds them accountable, don't be mad. Like you'd be mad too if that's what you enjoy doing and somebody heckled you, right? This is not football. This is not a stadium. It's golf. In fact, before everybody hits a golf shot, the guy hold up the little sign. You know what that sign say? Quiet. So if he felt like he knows about golf to the point where he goes to a golf course, he just yelling. So so he can get his 5 minutes of fame. And Jerry said, not on my watch. So good.
So
we got him.
Jerry Rice confronting the heckler. Goosies or no goosies?
Goosies. Like I'm all for a man being dealt with like a man, right? Don't think you can do something that don't have ramifications or consequences and run off like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to me because we in a public place.
Yeah, that's that the Twitter fingers and stuff like that.
Right, exactly. So I ain't mad at him. And wait, he knew he did something wrong. You know why? Why did he run?
Yeah, of course.
Why did he run?
Listen, I don't know. Bam
Oh, that's what you
Adebayo.
said.
Bam Adebayo started a renaissance in sports now. You are no longer allowed to talk crap without ramifications. Accountability. Bringing it
Just
back
in that environment, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like, no, you playing a charity basketball game and they heckling you.
Yeah.
No. We're talking about golf, a normally quiet sport where you have some common courtesy towards others. I'm talking about that.
Well, we
Have
are
no
going
respect.
to hand it over to the Hochman and Crowder show. Giannis will be speaking to the Heat media at around 3 p.m. We will carry that live. Keep it locked in right here. YouTube, Twitch, Miami 104.3 WQAM. Want to thank you guys for having me as usual. Look, no games today. Didn't bother anybody. Vlad didn't yell at me. It's been a good day.
But that's because you only got like a couple of minutes. You ain't have time. If you would have put something together.
Listen, I got a top 5 double dip list. All right, Hochman and Crowder coming next right here on 104.3 WQAM. But they called it 25. Oh, gross. Start digging in your butt, twin. Heavens to Betsy.
Shut up, Marco.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.